Start. All right, I'm almost there, guys. See?
Do you talk about sketch? Yeah,
Oh,
I did.
fuck.
Do you talk about sketch? Yeah, I did.
I misclick.
All right, I'm gonna get our song started now.
Hello everyone, this is an English stream. This will be an English stream, but for the people who don't speak English, 给那些如果不讲英文的人，这是个英文直播，但是呢，我会在聊天室打中文，翻译说情况发生了什么。这是一个龙与地下城的直播，如果有任何问题，也可以在聊天室询问，我会尽可能的回答。我们即将开始。
Wow, 5 people right off the rip.
Hey, let's go.
If the volume have any issue, anyone can tell me. 如果声音有任何问题，都可以跟我讲。
I can share my sub streak in the chat.
Hell yeah. Oh. Raise the roof. Thanks, bro. Welcome in, everybody. This is Doors to Divinity, Chapter 1, Episode 15. Crazy. 15 already.
Yeah, it's
All right, so, yeah. Last time, let's make sure my mic is on. It is. Last time we left off in Stoneguard, actually just outside of Stoneguard in camp, because you were just made aware of the King's search party trying to locate Rig. It appears, or sounds like, from what you heard from the Boar farmer and rumors that are spreading throughout the rural areas of Stoneguard, is that they're aware that Rig has possibly come back, and they're trying to locate him, track him down, and you're not sure what they'll do after they find him.
Well, they're sending assassins, so we're pretty sure, right?
Yeah. I guess so. Yeah, I guess you do. Yeah. Lots of assassins.
I mean, we don't know
Well,
why.
You haven't confirmed who the assassins are working for yet, though.
No. We just know that they're not good assassins.
No. Yeah.
If there is such a thing.
They're not taking you out to dinner, right? So now I think last time you decided that you wanted to go back to the Under-Earth in order to find the concentration of sill spores and possibly access the sill spore passage using the sunstone, I think is your theory. Something like that. I forgot what you decided last time. Exactly. Something like that.
I think our plan was to basically just wander around the Underdark.
Gotcha.
We know that the sill spore concentration is at least within a couple grids of that other town below, or the Underdark town below the Great Breach there.
Yeah, or the Vampire Queen.
Yeah, what's that town called again?
That is Viln Daristil.
Okay, I'm not gonna remember that. The Great Breach town.
The Great Breach. We'll call it the Great Breach for short.
And it's also, I don't know how the Underdark functions exactly, but I imagine it's somewhat more limited underneath the ocean or whatever that big body of water is. So we can concentrate our search within a couple grids south of the Great Breach. That's not too crazy of a search, I don't think. And hopefully we can maybe use Kibble's insider knowledge of how mushrooms grow, and maybe we'll find some people down here that aren't gonna kill us on sight. Maybe
Okay.
one can
Oh
hope.
shit.
We're being very optimistic here.
One can
Yeah,
hope.
Rig is hoping to find some allies and bring them back to the city. He's getting more on board with leading a revolution. Now that people are trying to kill him, and they killed his parents, and he also found out his mom and
Yeah.
brother have been taken by the necromancer, who he also wants to, or the lich, who he wants to destroy. And then Fram just wants to go meet Punk. He now kind of has a potential
Yeah.
way to go do that.
Also,
Okay.
last we saw Marge, she said she was going out for smokes, and haven't heard back since.
Yes. You haven't heard back since. Not sure what's going on. You can go ahead and roll a perception
Oh.
check on what happened to Marge.
I bet she's trying to find those Boar baby. Perception. Oh shit! Oh shit! You guys can't even understand me. Now Marge is not here. She's the only person can
true.
understand what I'm talking about. She's the only person can speak with animal. Now you guys don't understand what I'm.
Yeah, you guys wake up in your camp and you see Marge is gone. You do. Grezlock
Oh
does
my
follow her
God.
tracks. It does appear to go back to the Boar farm into Stoneguard, and you're kind of wondering maybe if that's what she's doing. I
Is
would
she
say-
sleeping with the Boar farmer?
Wait,
Well, you
what?
can well, are you going to go back to the Boar farm?
No, God no.
Can you roll an investigation check on the tracks?
I'll roll. When Marge gets back, I'll roll to see if there's lipstick on their collar.
Sure.
No, just kidding. I guess why would the Boar farmer be wearing lipstick? I guess.
Put lipstick on her own collar.
Not here to kink shame, but you know, I didn't peg him for that kind of guy.
Well, roll investigation, Grezlock.
Or maybe he's the one
Wait,
doing the pegging.
investigation.
Could be. Yeah, because you found the tracks, but I want you to see if you find anything else about it.
If it's a track, can I smell it? Use perception.
No, you have to do investigation.
Okay.
So you use the
Investigation.
perception to find the tracks, and you just see that they move off towards the Boar farm. That's all that you know about it.
That's Marge
point.
from Marge.
That's Marge, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else before we move on here?
Well,
Rest
narratively
of us even,
speaking,
like,
I
notice
know Marge hasn't been with us for long, but I really don't feel like it's in our nature to just leave them here and go venturing into the Underdark.
Holy fuck.
That's true. You'll have
Oh
to make
my
a
God.
decision.
I guess
Well,
I need to.
that's what I want to do for the sake of this session, because we don't actually know where Shafe is. But for the sake of the narrative, I don't want to leave Marge completely behind. I feel like we would go try and find her.
Okay.
If it was Kibble who we had lost, I might not have any objection to leaving, but Marge is one of the few I can have an actual conversation with for longer than 5 seconds.
Hey, I heard that. I'm not asleep anymore, you know.
Wasn't trying to hide it, Kibble.
Oh, hey, that's not very nice.
Kibble, we're
Sorry,
not
it's,
here to be nice.
It's been a long couple of days. Someone tried to kill me. I'm apparently royalty. My mama and my brother were taken by a lich. Little on edge.
You
Well, I
know,
mean,
my grandmammy used to say, when life got you down, nothing will fix you up like a plate of big old flapjacks. So why don't you sit yourself down on that log over there, and I'll cook us up something nice.
you know, I could kind of relate to that, Rig. You know, my dad was, well, he's been accused of working with the spider cultists. You know, that's why the Durgar, they took me to the prisons in the Zoram Enclave. And they held on to me.
Is that true?
Well, I guess so.
All he
showed
hears
me-
oink, oink, oink.
Yeah, he actually understand me?
No.
Oh yeah, he went. He's kind of looks at you and he's like, he just looks back to Rig.
Oh no.
I know what it's like to lose people. I mean, I lost my dad. He's alive. but I lost them to the enemy.
Lost him before I even had a chance to know him. Only really ever knew my pappy, and he never told me any of this stuff. It's all brand new to me.
Well, that's tough. I mean, that's tough. But I mean, I definitely have the harder situation though.
This is why I miss Marge.
Well, I mean, what are we gonna do?
Bros, I think we just need to chill out and groove in Punk's vibe. He visited me recently. Even though I thought I was him for a minute, he's back on board on the Punk train, and we're just cruising into the station. I'm feeling good, bros.
Yeah, me too.
Regrettably, I think I might actually agree with our punk-centric friend over here. I think we need to just take a little break and just enjoy a nice big old plate of food.
If you waited long enough, you let Punk into your heart, bro. Welcome to Punk's bosom, Kamaji.
Shut up.
Time to break into a musical about how much we miss Marge.
Oh, Marge.
I miss Marge. I miss her so much.
I miss her.
She
no
is
one,
cool.
no one understands me now. Ah. But you know what?
Hey,
But you know what?
Gruzlock, come here.
Wait,
Come
wait,
here,
wait.
Gruzlock.
He grabs the tusks, he jumps up on Gruzlock, and he starts to go, yeah! He tries to ride you around the camp.
Never mind. I don't even care.
I have an idea. I think, you know what we should do? What if there was an entrance to the Underearth somewhere close by?
I think
reasonably. Well, reasonably. What are we gonna do? We're gonna go back to the Great Breach? You know, I mean, either way we go in, it's gonna be trouble. We might bump into the drow there. What if we found another way? A secret way.
That's what the plan was. We're not going through the Great Breach again, but right now we can't just abandon Marge. What if she comes back to camp and we're nowhere to be found?
Hold on, let me roll this.
This is just too hard. I can't even say
No,
anything.
look, listen to this. Here's my logic, okay? I know that I sound dumb, but I'm really not that dumb. All right? Okay, so listen here. They know which way we traveled to leave the Underearth. They saw us take the boat, right? We didn't go out the main way, which is a one-way entrance. They saw us go down the river and through the caves. They would have followed us. So if we go back, they might find us, and we might be in big shit.
Well, we're not going back. We're going back to the surrounding area. We're not going back to the city.
I mean, we might not find another tunnel there, though. I mean, what about the forge in Stoneguard? I mean, it goes 500 feet down. There's got to be tunnels that connect to the Underearth down there.
That may well be the smartest thing that you have ever said, Kibbles.
I told you. I'm not that dumb. I mean, I'm pretty dumb, but I'm not that dumb.
Okay. Quit while you're ahead.
Okay. I'm stopping.
I think Kibbles may be right, and our chances of stumbling across another secret Underdark entrance outside of going back to Stoneguard is pretty rare. I'm wondering, Fram, do you possibly have any sort of magical means of disguising our friend over here?
We just take an inventory of my lessons from Punk.
And I look through, or I just kind of mentally go through my spells, and I don't really have anything. Closest I have is just being very charismatic and maybe able to talk someone into it.
Can we look at the map of Stoneguard real quick?
Sure can.
Okay, hear me out. We do a aquatic mission here. Alright, I'll do this in character here. We're around the campfire. I've got a stick, and I've drawn a map of Stoneguard, crudely, not nearly as good as this, in the sand.
Okay.
Now, in the dead of night, we creep through the forest along this road here. We make our way to the coastline, and we skirt around this cliffside in the water until we get right by the forge. Then we scale the cliff, scale the wall, sneak in, incapacitate any guards, any outlanders that need be at the front doors, make our way down, and once we get to the dwarves, I'm confident we can convince them to be our allies. And then from there, we can make haste into the Underdark and perhaps make some allies along the way.
Sounds like a good plan to me. We should leave a note for Marge, though.
So you say we go to the forge and contact with the dwarf?
Go to the forge to go into the Underdark, because we don't know how to get into the Underdark without going through the Great Breach, which leads to that town where we're outlaws from, basically, because we ran from there. So the forge may be our best bet at getting into the Underdark, besides that. Also, if we're gonna go back here, Bronze Boars is right on the outskirts of town, and that's our best lead as to where Marge went, so we should definitely follow up on that on our way. Like, we can definitely...
Did anybody besides Grezlock see the tracks?
Yeah, I point the track to everyone, like... and let me do a intelligence saving throw.
What is it, boy? What is it?
Yeah. So I saw, bro. This is so. Wait. So I saw. So Grezlock saw the saw the Kamaji do the thing, right on the ground, and he remember he can ride too. So he's trying to do the same. Use his giant, thick, fluffy finger, roll something on the ground. Here, Marge. I guess. Yeah, I have a finger. What do you mean? Of course I have a finger.
That's weird,
You got
bro.
hooves.
No, I am Boar.
He definitely has
true.
hands.
Yeah.
Wereboars have hands. They have hooved feet, but they have
Yeah,
hands.
I can punch. I even have claw. You know.
One oink for yes, two for no. I love that. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so this is what we're doing. I guess we're going to the boar farm first.
Yeah, I guess also if he's pointing out the tracks, can we all roll investigation on him like he did?
Sure. It appears that there was a scuffle.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound like boar farm activity. Like, they'd be going to the boar farm, you know?
No blood, but there's just, a scuffle. There's more than one set of tracks.
Or
leading off
or maybe a scuffle of the sensual variety. Maybe Braun came in the middle of the night and him and Marge had a little romp around on the ground.
You didn't roll high enough
Lipstick
to
in
know
these
that.
tracks.
Lipstick in the tracks. Okay. Yeah, I guess Marge has an appetite for more than just mushrooms. Let's see here. So we're going to go back to Bronze Boars. When you guys get there, you see Braun out in the yard repairing the fence that the boars had broke.
Wait, every boar he got is run away.
It ran away. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Because of us.
We gave him a lot of gold, though.
Okay.
Yeah, we gave him enough to cover them. We covered our ass like ethically, you know.
Yep.
Okay.
Like enough that we don't have to feel bad.
He turns around and sees you. Oh, hey there. I didn't I thought you guys were trying to stay hidden. You can't come back here. This is a bad idea.
We know that. Our friend went missing and the tracks led this way. We're just trying to follow up, see if you may know anything. I know you and Marge didn't get along so well. Maybe it was you who took her. Or maybe you two had a little romp around in the grass. Thought you could pull one over on us.
Roll insight.
All of us, or just Kamaji?
If you're standing there watching, you can roll insight. He starts to rub the back of his neck. Well, he kind of turns, looks over his shoulder, and he looks towards his wife, who's doing some work inside the kitchen. She came by last night, but I thought she went back to the camp.
Nope, she wasn't there when we woke up this morning.
Oh, strange. I honestly don't know anything about it. He seems a little bit nervous.
I'm gonna press him then if he seems nervous. Like, what's eating at you then, huh? You don't seem to be your normal cheery self. You seem like somebody with something weighing on his conscience.
He confesses that he had a romantic moment with Marge
What?
that his wife doesn't know about, and he just kind of shushes you.
Wait, what?
So he's
Not
so
anymore.
like
he's
physically?
I picture this as
What
like
the fuck?
you know,
This
because
is all
Marge.
Shafe's fault. He should have been here.
What the fuck?
Bullshit.
Enemies to lovers trope.
I mean, it's. I think we've kind of come up with like a alter ego for Marge here, where because she basically came in and robbed this guy and then got him to have a romantic relationship with her. I think Marge is a secret dominatrix.
She is definitely 100%.
What the fuck?
100%, he says. Definitely.
Oh, it's so funny. He doesn't
By
go
the
into
way, Shafe, your
details. You
character's
don't know.
a lot.
Yeah, you don't know exactly what happened. You just know that there were things said, maybe, and a moment's had.
Hey, I hear you, man. It ain't to each their own. You know, we all different. Whatever floats your boat. You know, different strokes for different
Punk's love can
folks.
take many forms. Punk's love can even that.
Look, I'm
But-
dedicated to my partner over there, and nothing physical happened. It just, Marge approached me and
Yep.
we said our goodbyes, and she went back to the camp, and I swear that's all that happened.
Oh, sure. Well, now that I know how you like to be treated there, Mr. Braun, and I look at him, I look at my compatriots, and then I just like grab him by the scruff of his shirt and pull him close. I'm like, listen here, you little piece of dirt. Now you're going to tell us what happened to Marge, or I'm going to rub your face in the ground.
He says, I swear, she went back the way she came, and she said she was going back to camp, and that was it. That's all I saw of her.
Listen
My
here,
Kind
if
of
you
like-
keep being...
Like push
keep-
Kamaji back just a little bit.
I'm sorry about my partner there. You know, he can fly off the handle a little bit. Now you can talk to me.
Playing good cop, bad cop.
She did recover the boars that you guys
Playing
scared
good-
off.
Playing
And
good cop dominatrix.
He turns.
It's different.
He turns around. He shows you the pen where he has put the boars in. He's recovered all of the regular boars. The giant boar piglets have escaped. They're gone into the woods.
I
But
hope
the
they come
regular
back
boars
and
are
like I hope they're like living like raccoons in the city, and they're just like in the alleyways, and then they're gonna just eventually grow too big and in like the sewers, and it'll be like an urban myth, like the crocodiles in the sewers in New York City.
Now, around what time would you say that Marge left?
Well, I remember she left. I think it was around midnight.
And what time is it now?
It's morning time, about 9 in the morning.
Oh, it's been a good 9 hours since she was last spotted.
We did see signs of a struggle around our campsite. That happened to have been on account of you two and your escapades, if you will.
No, I never went to your campsite. I stayed here the whole time.
So it would stand to reason then, if she made her way here and you saw her and she left at midnight, it would stand to reason she got ambushed at our campsite when she was arriving there. to return for the night, which means perhaps she
be.
stumbled across people waiting to ambush us, and she startled them and ended in a struggle. She got dragged away.
That very well could be. I mean, it could be the king's assassins. He knows about the assassins, I believe, if I'm recalling correctly. So
Yeah.
It could have been the king's assassins. Maybe they've kidnapped her.
Well, if the king's assassins had kidnapped her right next to a sleeping rig, I would think they would at least kidnap him as well, or kill him. Or
that's true. That's true.
I
That doesn't make
think
any
perhaps
sense.
we have a third party on our hands here that's putting their nose where it doesn't belong.
Could be. I don't know if maybe there's other people after you.
Could be. We do have one other slight enemy.
There's
Although I don't
always
think
people after us.
Who would be after her? Is anyone she knows from where she's from?
She was running from the law when we found her. And we aren't exactly on the best terms with the person that was after her either.
I see. Well, I wish you all the best of luck, and I do hope she's okay. He seems kind of forlorn about the whole situation. I must get back, though, and please don't mention this to my wife. And he starts to take the boars, and he puts them back into the yard, because he's now repaired the fence, and they're out there again. Please don't scare them, Grozlok.
What do you mean? Why? What? I won't scare them.
Well, if it's morning, we kind of have to wait till night to do our break-in.
Sure, you guys can take a long rest if you'd like. Can you go ahead and roll survival for me, though, at your campsite? It's a group check, so it'll just be 4 rolls, because we got Fram.
Oh, fuck.
You need to get 2 to pass.
Can I have advantage?
No, 3 11s.
Can I have advantage with this? Using my smell or hear to aware the danger?
Sure.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Ooh!
That passes. That's actually what makes it pass. There you go.
Yeah.
You actually have to move camp in the middle of the night because there is you do hear someone out in the woods or something. You're not sure what it is, but you take the safe route and you move camp and you seem to avoid whatever it was.
Nice.
Well, we're not camping in the night.
Sorry, not in the night, but during the daytime or whatever.
Yeah,
it could have been hunters. You're not really sure.
And I assume we're not really like sleeping. We're kind of just hanging out. So you mind if I just jot down like a certain number of hours and then we can figure out potions later?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it was 9 in the morning. You guys are waiting until the evening.
So are we still take long rest?
Yeah, you can take
probably,
one.
Okay.
Could probably do a few more hours than that if you wanted to do like 16.
Yeah, because we want it to be like dead of night.
Sure, makes sense.
So okay, so far I have 16 hours saved up for crafting potions outside of the stream.
Okay. All right, so now we are going to move you to your plan to go over here by the ocean. All right.
Yeah,
so you guys are
probably like, is there like ramparts on top of the wall, or is it just a wall?
I'm so
There are
cute.
ramparts on top of the wall.
Okay.
Wow, I'm really a giant.
So you guys are moving through the southern wood there, just outside of Stoneguard. Go ahead and roll stealth as a group. It is the dead of night. You will have advantage on this check.
Nice. Even me, I'm giant boar man. Maybe I'm flat.
Yeah, flat roll might be better, but I already had you roll it, so it's okay. But I'll keep that in mind for next time.
I mean, I
That's
haven't.
enough.
I haven't rolled
it.
Yeah, I haven't rolled the advantage yet.
Oh, I was sorry.
Yeah, I can make it just flat. Yeah.
Sure. Let it go. Did you roll it?
Yeah, he rolled
Yeah,
it
I
first.
rolled
It's
it,
the first roll. 14 he got.
Yeah.
Oh,
14.
okay.
14, 27, 7, 23.
I did not see that. My eyes were not catching that. Okay, so you guys make it through the wood undetected. You make it to the base of the wall, and you can see torchlight flickering up at the top. It's about 50 feet above you. There are guards patrolling along the ramparts up there. You can hear the like distant conversation, but can't make out the exact words that they're speaking. As you guys kind of move along this wall, I'm just going to move you as a group. You look out over the ocean and you see a bunch of boats out there in the water. None of them seem to be like there's no sailors on deck looking in your direction, but you can see a few torches flickering in the distance.
Also, we're on the outside of the wall, like hugging the wall. I would assume there's not
Yes.
like any light or anything there. Like we're probably pretty well hidden.
So we don't need
Yeah.
to even go into the water.
I don't think you need to go into the water. You're
Oh.
hugging the wall all the
Okay.
way along the bluff there.
Okay.
When you guys make it to here, there is a bluff that you're going to have to climb up. It is pretty tall. It's about 30 feet. I'd like you to roll an athletics check.
Athletic. Bro, but I'm John Borman. Advantage!
Can I
18.
throw a rope up top? I guess there's probably nothing to attach it to. Yeah. Maybe if we get one person up,
So
maybe I send Gruzlak up with a rope first, and then he can stable the rope while the rest of us crawl up.
yeah. I can even just tie the rope on my body, and I just
perfect.
climb up. Yeah.
So go ahead and try that. Grozlok goes up. He's got the 18. You throw the rope down. You guys are just going to be able to go ahead and climb up.
Okay.
Why don't you roll advantage with that, Rig and Fram?
And me.
And you. Yes. Okay. So everybody makes it up to the top of the bluff. Now you've got another wall. This is, again, another 50-foot wall in front of you. And you can see more torchlight flickering up at the top along the ramparts where the guards are patrolling back and forth. It looks like there's maybe you could spot 3 just above you, and then there's a couple more by each of the turrets to the left and to the right. How do you want to try to get past them?
What's the deal with these trees here that seem to be higher than the ramparts on the map?
Yeah, these are very, very large trees, like redwood type trees.
We're still climbing. Just athletic.
Yeah. I'm just worried about them seeing us if we're climbing over the wall because they're on these turrets here. I'm wondering if maybe sneaking around,
investigation.
Going around to the front might be maybe the way to go. But yeah, I'll roll investigation, sure.
Investigation for what?
Just see if you can spot anything.
Investigating the wall.
Can
the
I?
area.
I want to smell again. Maybe there's maybe there's a hole or something. A red hole or something.
How are you gonna smell a hole?
So like I can smell like hey fresh air here, or like there's a rat here, something like that. Dog, They
roll advantage with that.
Yes.
There is something that would apply to this, so I will allow
Let's go! Time to do!
Okay, so Fram, you're looking up at the wall. You turn around, and you were like, "Huh? It looks sort of like it's like concave underneath the bluff." And then, just as you notice this, Gruzlok's sniffer goes into the air. He catches a scent, and he's like, "I can smell the lava, like the sulfur coming from underneath. There's smoke rising over some of the castles in there, but you also notice some of it coming out from underneath the bluff. And when you look over the edge, you see that there's actually a very large cavern underneath the bluff, and a ship suddenly just appears beneath you as it floats out and out into the sea.
What's on the ship? Does it have any lanterns lit, or is it like purposely dimmed?
No, it does have lanterns lit, and it looks like it's got a lot of cargo on board. From what you can tell, it appears to be iron ingots.
Oh.
this cavern it came out of, is it strictly a water cavern, or does it have any like sides to it?
It does. Yeah, it does have. It's like walled. It's
But I mean,
fairly
does it have
narrow.
like any ledges along the side that are walkable?
Yes, it does.
Perfect. Let's climb down there. Go through that. That seems way easier.
So the initial climb to go underneath is very difficult, but with a rope, it might be doable. It'll be possible with the rope, whereas without the rope, the check is really, really hard. But you don't get the advantage because there is a concave part to the cave.
What?
What about over
Like
here? Like, can we like just like wade down into the water and swim in?
You could do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a better move
Okay.
than like trying to like climb down and possibly falling and making a loud splash.
Sure.
Like, I'd rather just try and swim quietly.
I mean, I
slowly
can
over.
hold a rope. I can be the last one, and I hold the rope for everyone to put them down there,
Okay.
right?
I
So
don't,
you guys,
know.
I
you
don't
guys are
know
gonna go down then?
I don't like the rope idea, because then that
Okay.
leaves the person that's capable of making the biggest splash to go without a rope.
Okay.
So you guys get over here. You're down near the water now, and you can see another boat starts to come out. This one's much smaller, and it appears to be going left around the bluff. It's like a fishing vessel of some kind. It's going this direction. They don't notice you yet because you're off on the opposite side. When you look into the cavern, you see that it narrows not too far of a distance in, and you can see like stone structures that have been built inside of this cave.
Cool. Let's go in.
Okay, as you move into the water slowly, it's warm, quite warm, almost like a
Gruzlock, did you pee?
I can't even explain. I can't even defend myself, honor. Oh,
You could
no.
you could nod yes or no.
Okay.
I'm not hearing a no.
You guys are moving in. You're swimming in then. Okay.
Yep.
Marge, where are you? But as a player, I actually think this is a pretty good event, because this will let Grislock like figure out like how important the communication is.
Oh, Gruzlock's gonna be he's
true.
gonna be an excellent conversationalist after this. He speaks before he acts after this. He still doesn't think before he acts, but he'll speak before he acts.
Yeah. He's like, oh, speak is very important. I think I'm not that sure.
They'll say big words like indubitably.
but in like with the total wrong context.
Okay, so you guys make it in. As you get further in, you can see the stone structures up ahead. And behind you to the left, there appears to be like the waterway splits and kind of wraps around and goes back into the bluff to the north side of it. You're not sure where that goes. But this one, it looks like appears to be the main entrance where the boats dock. And as you get closer, you see the structures, you see the way that they have organized the lava to flow through so that they have, hot magma continually for their forges and whatnot. The orange, I guess, hot stuff on the top here, these are glass panes, and they're just illuminated by the hot lava from below to make that make sense. And you see just a bunch of different passageways. The water is very warm in here. I'd say it's like around 100 degrees.
Oh, that's cool because of the forge.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a hot spring. Kamaji loves it. He's a big fan of spas. He's never been to one, but he's heard tell of them.
Okay. So, where do you want to go? You do see some dwarves. They are moving around, but they appear very busy. There's several of them that are going over here. You can take, let's see, roll a perception check if you want to know where this leads.
Perception.
I think we probably just want to talk to one of them because, like, I mean, we're not scared of the dwarves. I feel like pretty much any dwarf is going to be sympathetic to us.
Sure.
As long as we have Rig with us, you know.
Yeah.
You see a like a sign that says iron mines,
Iron Man.
and they appear to be iron mines, like where
Oh,
they
iron mine.
mine for iron or iron and maybe some copper or something.
That's not what we want. Or maybe it is. We don't necessarily know where we want to go. We just know we want to go deep. We want to go as deep as possible.
Yeah.
Basically.
As you get further along, you finally get up to these other areas, and you spot a few more signs. Over here in the bottom right corner, you see forges. You've been there before. You also see a sign for this general area. It's called Hell's Water. And then you see a sign for the city. So that would be the entrance that you came from to get to the forges. So you kind of recognize one of the paths.
Is there any dwarves that seem to be kind of like out of the way or secluded?
Yeah, there's one. You spot one he appears to be taking a snack break. He's got his legs hanging over the edge. He's swinging them. He's munching on whatever he's eating happily.
What snack he got? Can't smell it.
It looks like a hardened bread of some kind and some cheese.
Man, lame.
I'm gonna like nudge Rig and be like, I reckon that might be a good person to get information from.
Yeah, let's go give him some jerky and sausage. He deserves
I do
some
believe you're right.
better stuff.
How far away are we from the dwarf?
You're about 50 feet away currently.
Yeah, so we start walking towards him, and I do like a little.
Hello there, friend. Don't want to startle you.
Oh, I didn't see you there. I don't recognize you.
Probably on account of us sneaking in. My name is Rig. We have reasons for not wanting the upper folk to know that we're here. We are trying to find a way out of the city without being seen. Now, let me start by introducing us. My name's Rig. This fellow here is Fram. Boar man is Gruzlock. He's not normally.
What is that thing?
I pulled out a boar sausage and give it to the dwarf.
You pull out a what?
A sausage.
Boar sausage?
Boar sausage.
You say, is that just like one of Gruzlock's poops?
No, what the? That was the sausage we hunt the boar, the giant boar. We got some sausage. I give him one
from a wild boar. Is he a cannibal?
Nah.
Well, it's coming for me as a little bit. He's currently under a curse, so he can't talk to anyone. This is Kamaji, and this little fella here who hasn't spoken yet is Kibble, and let's try to keep it that way.
I see. Well, I have no love
So
for
we
the
are-
Outlanders, so I'd be
Yeah,
happy to
see.
help direct you. I'd be careful though. There are Outlander guards here and there, especially in the mines. They look over us workers. That's what they call us,
what
but
we,
we're really slaves.
And that definitely is something we're looking to change in the long term. We are actually on our way down to the Underdark as we speak to try to see if we can rectify the situation.
And I look around. Are we kind of out of sight of everyone else?
Yeah.
Is there anyone who can see us?
Because I'm not just Rig the Dwarf.
I pull out the sunstone just a little bit.
Boy,
Rig Sonny O'King.
he just like his jaw just falls. He's like, Jelena be praised. Is that what I think it is?
Indeed it is, and you'll understand why I need to put it back in the bag. We can't have any Outlanders or even too many dwarves see this, but I am that Rig, and I would like to help liberate the city someday.
Rig, son of the
For
king?
now, Rig, son of the king. That is who I am. Up until just a few days ago, I was just Rig from the woods.
Well, I had no idea that the son of the real king was still alive. But I mean, this changes everything. I mean, we've got to tell people we could rise up and we could chase these outlanders out of the city that belongs to us.
And council patience at the moment. That's what we're working towards. There are forces at work that would like to stop this noble goal. And for now, we are looking for a passage down to the Underdark so that we may find an ally.
Passage to the Underdark. Well, actually, there might be a passage to the Underdark. I could show you if you'd like.
I'd be much obliged, and if you could do it discreetly, start spreading the word that Rig, son of the king, is back.
But why are you leaving instead of saving us? I mean, is it the point that
Well-
we rise up and chase the outlanders out of Stoneguard? That's why
is
you
the plan.
returned.
When I returned, I had no idea who I was. I was simply passing through. It wasn't until I was here that my lineage was revealed to me. We are looking for allies at the moment in the Underdark.
Roll persuasion.
Can I give advantage? And I'm gonna chime in and just be like,
Yeah.
if we get the resistance off the ground too early, it'll be squashed before we have the resources to fight back. And I do have proficiency in persuasion.
Hey, can I found
gonna
any? Can I found any like branch here or anything
Any
similar?
branches?
Yeah,
I
like
don't really see any
branch or-
yeah, no trees down here at the moment.
Man,
I got a 12.
Very well, I understand. You got to have allies to rise up. I do hope that you'll hurry back here to save us.
Ah.
We're slaves to these outlanders ever since your pa passed away, or whatever happened to him. I assume he passed away. It's a terrible
He
thing.
did.
I got an idea. So I got some torch, right? Let me check how much torch I have. So I will pull out one torch and just,
Okay.
crash
Break
it, break it, yeah. And then I pull out two torch and break it again. And then
Friend's
I
real strong. Is he trying to impress me? Because
No. I pull out like a...
Don't mind him. He just sometimes he needs to get his aggression out. This is much better than the alternative. I can assure you,
understand
sir.
me. No, I'm showing a
Yeah.
wisdom. I'm showing a wisdom. We need more people to work together so we can win. If we just fight like alone, we will lose. But we need to fight side by side, So I pull out my every torch. I got 7 torch, and then I try to break it, and let's see if I still break it.
So can we roll to see?
Hiya.
Can we roll to see if we understand what he's doing?
I don't think
you
we
could-
understand. I feel like I would never understand that. It's like breaking torches like over and over again.
Hey,
I'm a
that's a
barbarian.
that's a white.
Barbarian that likes to break stuff is breaking stuff. Like I would
That's
just give it zero more thought than that.
Oh yeah.
That's a
I feel
super
like we do,
wisdom
but I
story.
I think Fram is actually the kind of person who would try to figure it out. What would I have Fram roll?
Am I still breaking the torch? 7 torch.
You could, yeah, but I'm not sure I understand what the message is.
So
but
you guys
Messages.
wait. You guys haven't heard that story. So that story came from, I think Mongolian and Japanese both have this story. So it's like a
Okay.
so the Mongolian tribe, like they are very small, a lot of different tribe, and they need to unite. So there's a story say like there's 1 arrow easy to break, and there's 2 arrow easy to break, but 3 arrow not that easy to break because 3.
Oh, I see. You're breaking.
Yeah.
You're like you're taking
Oh,
1 torch, snapping it. You're putting 2 torches in your hand
Yes,
at once.
yes,
trying to snap.
yes.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
I didn't.
But
I
see,
didn't hear
I
that.
think the
I've
problem
heard
is.
that before.
I think
That's
the problem is that you only have 7 torches. So you're only gonna be
You just
like
broke
you're
my
only gonna be able to do like 4 in a row, like 4 together. and
Yeah,
you're so
so-
strong. I feel like you're just gonna easily snap them.
Yeah,
and then
so
you're gonna break. You're just gonna break all your torches, and then you're just gonna be like, I don't know. Whoops.
We didn't understand Gruzlov much even when he could speak. I'm not sure what he's getting at now.
Okay,
Roll
but can I
insight,
have
Fram.
I don't want Fram to see if he understands this. Nope.
That's
No.
perfect.
think
I
it's a
don't want
metaphor
anybody
for
to
the love of
understand
punk.
this. I love this.
Punk's love is a light in the darkness, bros. Like those torches. And if you break them, that's like breaking Punk's heart. So you gotta keep your torches together, bros, and like follow Punk's goodness, right? Right, Grizzlock?
I feel like Gruzlock is this is great. This is a great role playing mode because you're attempting to try and use your wisdom to communicate something, which is what Corwin, the Spore Minotaur, wants you to do, right? Gruzlock?
Yeah. So I'm
it's
trying to think. This is I'm trying to use my -2 brain to think, you know. It's
think
not
it was a good
easy.
idea.
I love it.
It was a good idea, but you're just too strong.
If Fram had understood, I would have given it to you, but he didn't
Bro.
understand. so-
Oh my god. Marge! Where are you, Marge? Where are you?
It's just all about Punk.
I kind
Oh
of
my-
I'm enjoying Gruzlock in timeout.
I could have Kibble roll. He's there too.
Oh my god.
I'll have
Kibble would. There's
roll.
no way Kibble would. If Kibble gets this, that's. I would have hated if Kibble gets this. Although
It's
he
only
did come
fair
up.
to roll for it though.
He
Kibble.
did come up with this idea to come to the mines. So I guess
True.
maybe. I just don't want Kibble to have this like sudden character arc where he's a friggin' genius.
I mean,
That's gonna piss Kamaji off
no,
so
no,
much.
no. He
Secretly been like the smartest one in the party this whole time.
no. The thing is,
He just
oh, oh my.
Oh my
I get
god.
it. Oh, I get what he's saying. It's like the more you try to break, the harder it is.
Right when he says I get what he's saying, I
Oh
kick
my
him
God.
off the cliff into the water. I'm just kidding.
Falls.
No, I'm just kidding.
No way. No. The thing is, Kibo is not genius, but he actually have like the same mind as Grizzlock. They have the same logic, so he
And
understands.
the same lizard brain.
Yes.
I hate this. I hate this so much, but I love it.
Oh gosh, Grizzlock, that's amazing.
Then suddenly, Grizzlock, you feel like Corwin is pleased with you.
Wait,
And-
can I roll? Can we roll something to see if we think that Kibbles is actually right? Because I feel like I
Sure.
would just completely not be listening to Kibbles. Like I would
Sure.
I would have brushed Gruzlock's torch thing off immediately and just kind of ignored Kibbles. I don't know what
roll
that.
insight. Yeah, roll insight on Kibble. Or I guess not insight. Probably should be
I feel like it should be
just
like a
wisdom
wisdom
check.
check. Okay, yeah, I think so
Yeah.
too. And what does passing mean? Does passing mean I realize he's right?
Yeah,
Okay.
you just think these are chuckleheads to you. You know, you're not gonna take anything they say seriously.
Does 16
Oh, actually,
pass?
sorry. The 16 passes, but for Rig, you don't take him seriously. Neither does Fram. But Kamaji, maybe you're like, you realize what he's trying to say.
Me?
Okay. I just kind of like.
You should be happy.
Kibbles could be right again, I suppose, as much as that pains me.
Sure
It's a
am.
metaphor for Punk. I still think he's trying to communicate something about Punk to us, bros.
It's where all my wisdom's coming from. Ever since I turned to Punk, I've been wise.
But doesn't this mean that he's no longer cursed to be a wereboar?
It does. You return to your regular form.
So now
Oh.
he can tell us that he actually did mean.
Finally. Oh. So did I hear anything like Corwin?
Corwin does say something to you before you turn. He says,
Oh.
And now you know that sometimes you must use your words and not your fists. Remember.
I love how Matt literally puts you in timeout for your recklessness. Like literally, that's what that was. Matt was like, "Stop being a murder hobo. You're in timeout. Use your words."
Oh my god. Okay, so
And
you
the
can
one
go
person you
back.
understand just suspiciously went missing.
Yes. All right, so now where are we going? So the dwarf tells you, he's watching this circus unfold before him. And he tells you that in order to get to the possible entrance to this Underdark, he tells you, by the way, that he doesn't know that this goes to the Underdark, but if there's any place that would, it's the pit. And he points behind you, actually towards the entrance that you came in. And he says, instead of exiting out left toward the ocean, you're going to go right and follow the waterway around. Wraps around the north part of the bluff. And the water empties out into this pit. He said there used to be a stairway that they built there because the dwarves had tried to dig down into it, but it went on for so long that they gave up the project. Just ceased work on it. And this was, 100 years ago or something.
Okay.
Wait, sorry. There's a thing. So you remember when I transformed to the giant boar man, I got +3 hit point, but now I need to take it out. How can I take it out? I forgot.
Oh, so you just click on the 3 dots at the top left of your character sheet. You're going to hit edit. I think that's how you would do it. And then you click on your max HP and you just reduce it.
Huh?
Another weird outer character question. What's the hotkey to find something on a sheet? I'm having a brain fart.
So there's menu buttons at the top that you can click that'll take you to different sections of your character sheet. Otherwise, you could try Control F maybe to find something. And Grezlock, I think I misspoke.
That was what I was looking for.
Yeah?
Control F. I'm on your spreadsheets. I'm looking because we just said that I had some hours.
Yeah.
I guess
But Grezlock,
Yeah.
Grezlock, you got to click on the level. You click on let's see,
Level.
Barbarian or Lycanthrope, I think. Let's see. No, it would be.
Oh, I think I know. Okay.
Yeah, level.
Okay.
Yeah, level 5, and then you
Okay,
just
I got it.
reduce the HP.
Yeah, I got it.
Sweet.
Now it's fine.
The dwarf is looking at you guys, and he's like, "You should probably head out of here pretty soon." He's actually focused on Rig. He also he's kneeling, by the way, to you, Rig, and he asks if he can touch the Sunstone.
Wait, Sunstone is not with us. Sunstone is at the bartender.
But we decided
you
to
kept
take it.
You kept it.
Yeah, you guys talked me into taking it.
I see.
Yeah, because we just thought it was gonna be trouble, and like, I definitely would also. Kamaji would definitely be behind him, being like, "Don't let him touch that thing."
Now, first of all, in my city, no one kneels to anybody. I might be your king, but that don't mean that we're not equals. I like you to stand, and as much as I would be tempted to let you out, I need to keep this Sunstone to myself for now. I hope you understand that.
Yes, my king. I understand. No problem. I'll do whatever you bid me to do.
All right. Well, that is my bidding. Well, one more thing I need from you is I don't know your name yet.
You can call me. Well, you can call me Gortom.
All right, go Tom.
Nice, dude.
Guys, brain fart.
And a dwarvish name there.
Yeah. A lot of people make fun of me for it. But it's Gortom.
I know it is a common name. I mean, my pappy did tell me Gortoms were a dime a dozen back in his day.
Yeah. That's interesting. It is an older name. They don't typically use those anymore, but my father is a traditionalist, and same with my mother, and they wanted to go with something, that resembled the old country. So Gortom.
Understandable.
Gortom it was. It wasn't another popular name back then Gore-Tex? I feel like I heard a tall tale too about a Gore-Tex, the dwarf.
It's actually Gore-Texialis.
Wait, so
It's the proper.
it's Gore-Tex or Gore-Tom?
There's a few old names. Donnie Zalium's another famous old name.
Yeah.
Things like that. It's actually an interesting name because it's derived from Durgar names long, long ago before the dwarves and the Durgar split up. It's yeah. Anyways,
Wait,
well, you should get out of here because them Outlander soldiers are going to be coming by any moment, and I'd hate for them to see you and we'll catch you. And then there goes our king. That would be terrible.
That sure would be.
Right,
I've enjoyed this little exploring of Dwarven name history, and now must bid you farewell.
Oh well, you can take that boat right down there. He points to a boat that's around the corner. It's like a little vessel. You're going to take that. And you're going to follow the waterway to the right.
Real quick, when you say pit, are we going to be dropped off a cliff and die? Are you sending us to our death?
Oh no, sir. I can't guarantee your safety if you head down there. It is a long drop from what I hear, some 500 plus feet.
so
It might be dangerous, but I'm not trying to kill you.
How do we get down?
We'll take the boat and it'll bump against the shore and you'll get out and there'll be this chamber where the dwarves carved out. They carved a hole and they were trying to explore deeper down into the under earth there. Well, possibly the under earth. I've never been there myself, so I cannot verify. But if you go further down and you'll eventually, possibly, allegedly, get to where I think you want to go.
Thank you for your time.
All right, well, I'll see you later. And he pulls out his bread and his cheese and he continues to eat.
I pulled out another sausage, give it to him, and say, "Remember the lesson I told you."
Oh, thank you very much. You're not a cannibal, are you?
Nah. What do you mean, cannibal?
Well, you're giving me boar meat and you're half a boar.
I become half a boar because I eat a boar man's heart, dude.
So I see. So you ate boar before you were boar, so therefore you're not a cannibal.
And I don't know. I don't care. Just eat a sausage.
All right. Well, it was a pleasure to meet you, though I would say the circumstances were a bit strange. I never met such a strange group of fellers. I hope you chose your company well there, King Rig. I'd hate for you to get stuck with a bunch of buffoons at your side.
I will admit that my choice of friends might be a bit unorthodox, but they see me through some tough scrapes, and really there's no one else here that I would trust more.
I'd offer to go with you, but I think maybe I'd be better suited to stay here. And if you're okay with it, I'll start telling some people that I trust, and maybe we can organize a resistance.
I'd be much obliged. I would like to start getting the word out. You may also link up with a few other folks in town who already know of my existence, and do hear that outside the gate there is a honk cult starting that also might be willing to work with us.
I've started that, bros. Yeah, I started spreading the word and a bunch of dwarfs joined. They're right outside the walls because they can't worship in the city.
Any places in particular that you're allied with? Locations in town or outside of town?
I mean, anywhere where there's a dwarf, you can find him. Just keep spreading that word and...
Okay, very well. And he bids you farewell, and you guys are going to go ahead and take the boat, and we're going to end up at this next spot.
I was looking through the potions to see if there was like a potion of featherfall that we could like post up and like I could create.
Yeah.
There is not, but there is 2 quick potions I found that I thought were really funny. One is called the Flaming Anus, and it's legendary.
Wait, what?
It's a legendary potion. It does a bunch of fire damage and shit. But
Wait, the fire came from your anus?
it doesn't explicitly say that, actually.
I bet it's like super spicy potion.
But
and you drink it and just
one that we could actually make right now that's really funny is the potion of fatherly complication. Potion that tastes like spoiled milk inside a #1 dad mug. Gives you daddy issues for the next 24 hours.
Wait. What?
That would be a great thing to give to the vampire queen.
Oh God.
Wait, what does it actually do, that potion?
That's what it does.
It gives you daddy issues.
What's daddy issue?
You got problems with your father for some reason or another.
What?
Likely because it tastes like spoiled milk. It's implying that your dad walked out on your mom and you were raised by a single mother, probably.
so
'cause your
babe-
dad was a deadbeat.
Or Marge.
What? So you become like an emo teenager, complain your dad every single second.
No,
It's
not
an-
necessarily.
It's an RP potion. It'll
Yeah.
affect the story.
Oh.
Okay, you guys make it. You bank the little boat against the wall, and you can see the stone walkway that spirals down along the walls and into the pit.
Oh.
The water's dropping down there.
Yeah,
It
but
looks
there's
like a
like-
very far drop.
yeah, but it broke. The ladder.
It's broken though.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he told you that. He said that they tried to get down there, but eventually it was too difficult to construct, and so they gave up on the project. What do you want to do?
I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna get down this.
I'll give you a second to think about it.
How did we get down the other thing? Does anybody
We
have
lost one of
something?
the punk people, and we went down the last one. Like he drowned in the.
Yeah.
I mean, we can check the water. Is the water like moving slowly or something? Like, can we like? Is the
Yeah.
water different? Can we inspect the water?
There's nothing unusual about the water, as far as you know. It's kind of lapping over the side and then cascading down into the pit.
I don't remember how we survived the last time. I feel like
I have to remember
got-
we just dropped down.
It wasn't this steep.
yeah, it didn't go this deep. I feel like
Wait, you sure? I remember it's super
Yeah.
deep too.
it was deep, but not like
was deep.
this.
But not like, yeah.
Can I climb down? How
If I
about
remember
wait?
correctly,
try,
it was
yeah.
also like a
Yeah.
weird like. It was like a weird like tube of water, basically.
So last time there was like a really large rock at the bottom of this pool of water, and that rock you destroyed it, I believe, and then all the water cascaded through the hole, and you uncovered an entry into the Underdark. But the way that you came in, it was like 50 feet, then 50 feet, then 50 feet. So it kind of progressed slowly, whereas this is just a drop straight down.
Yeah, like over 500 feet. Yeah, well, I mean, let's go down to let's at least go down towards the edge. Probably, this looks like, is this a passageway here?
Yeah, let's go down and check out what's this.
Yes, you can go down there.
Let's go, guys.
It is, but it's caved in.
Do we have any like
How climbable does it look going down?
It looks fairly climbable. It looks like there's plenty of handholds and footholds to use. It's not smoothed rock or anything, but it is sheer.
Is the stuff on the other side from the water wet at all?
Is the stuff on the other side of the wall, like the sides of the wall?
Yeah, like the wall.
Because
like
here's
this,
the
on this side of
water.
the wall. Is
I
that
see.
is this like wet
It's-
or slippery at
Yeah,
all?
it's a little slimy.
Do we have any like like a mountain now?
Pistons?
Mountain now
Pistons,
too.
I think.
Yeah.
Or pipe pittons, I think. I forget how to
So
say
we
it.
can.
You might have some in your explorer's backpack or your dungeoneer's backpack.
I don't think I have. I didn't see it.
You can check. Might have some.
Yeah.
Fram,
I don't have.
do you
it.
have any way of casting some fire on these slimy rocks to dry them out, or burn off any algae or slippery slimy stuff?
Well, if they're made of metal, I can do a heat metal spell.
Well, there was an iron mine. There might be trace amounts of metal in it, but I don't know that would do a whole lot.
How far of a drop is it from where we are?
You can't see the bottom, but you think it goes about 500 feet, according
Or
to
more.
the information you received.
You can get down a little bit closer. I have a really ridiculous idea that would technically work. There's this spell that Rig has that has a 120-foot range, which is that instant snare spell, which basically when someone gets within 5 feet of it, it can trigger, and then they're snared. But that would also mean that they're not falling anymore.
What's snare?
But that's that one that it's like that rope trap. I also have anchoring rope, but I can only cast it on myself.
Oh.
So
Oh.
like Rig could get down there on his own.
It's the last time you used that in the fight.
Okay,
I
wait.
remember.
If you can get down there on your own, and then you can cast that ensnaring thing right like 5 feet or 10 feet above the bottom, so it catches us.
Yeah, I could do that. It would take 2 spell slots, but I could get you all down there in like the most ridiculous way possible.
And so I got the most.
I don't know. Would that work, Matt?
I got the
I
highest.
feel like that's kind of a weird thing because I feel like we're still falling 500 feet and our speed is moving to 0 in an instant.
Yeah, you
So
might get.
the
Well,
anchoring
it's
rope does say
magic.
that you don't take any fall damage.
Oh, Shafe!
Oh, I see.
Shafe is here. Shafe is here. We need to switch our thing again.
Oh, we gotta switch our cameras.
Yeah.
All right,
it's
everybody,
okay.
give us a moment.
so
while we
sorry.
It's
Don't
okay, bro. We're gonna
worry.
switch our cameras real quick. So,
Yeah.
sorry, everybody. We'll be right back.
I gotta go to the bathroom and I want to make myself another drink anyway, so I will be back in like.
Okay.
Can I take like 5 minutes? Is that cool?
Yeah. Let's take 5
Sure.
minutes. Welcome in, Iron Linus. We'll be right back. We're just switching up our cameras. One of our other players just
Okay,
got.
let me go. Let me tell my viewer. Oh fuck.
I wonder if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it in stream for.
I can. It's easy.
Not for TikTok.
Isn't you just? Oh,
Yeah, I'll just stop. We'll be right back.
okay.
How you doing, Shafe?
Oh, not too bad. I'm so sorry. I was just sleeping. I was up all day watching my dog, and I just
Yeah, don't
totally
worry.
knocked
No
out.
worries. No worries. I figured it was a dog.
不好意思，各位暂停一下。Sorry everyone, there's have a little pause. Go to the bathroom, and our last member Shape is here, so just waiting him to do the setting, and we will be back in a couple minutes very soon. 我们稍微休息一下，很快会回来。短暂的休息，我们的黑暗精灵玛姬终于醒来了。可是他的角色现在没有跟着我们行动，所以我们得调整一下各种各样，然后休息一下，上个厕所，大概3到5分钟，马上回来。
Figured as much. Threw down a hole or a well or something.
You may have had an affair with Braun though, and that's not a joke.
Okay,
All right, I'll be back.
I'll be back.
fair enough. That's the Boar guy, right?
Yeah.
That sounds about right. Felt bad for ripping him off with the pigs.
It was quite funny. Nothing too crazy happened. There was just a shared interest.
Sure.
That's
And-
east.
I'm trying to get that new image in here too.
All right, then I'm on Jeff. All right, now I got to do this side.
How's your dog, Shafe? And are they fine?
He's okay. He hurt his back somehow.
Shit.
So, like, we're not sure if it's like a nerve damage thing or if it's like spinal or what. But like, he won't jump right now at all. Like, anytime he has like tries to get up, he yelps. And
Oh,
he was like
no.
stuck under the bed the other day and then in his kennel. But it was he was very vocal about how much pain he was in, which he's never done before. So it's just a little scary. But he's all right. He's on pain pills now, and he's mostly fine. He still won't eat and drink well, but he's taking treats and stuff. So at least that, you know, it's not he's refusing outright. So then it'd be real
Okay.
scary. But
I
he'll
hope
still eat like he'll still eat wet food and all that other stuff. So he makes it work.
man.
It's not fun, man. Not
Yeah,
fun.
I'm sorry.
I was
hope
literally-
she recovered.
Me
soon.
too. I've just been Molly and I have been kind of taking shifts just to make sure he's watched just at any time he doesn't have like some sort of freak out or episode.
Yeah.
But he'll be okay. At least he seems to be like he'll be okay. Where is the party at currently? Marge, for that matter.
We trying to go back to the Underdark, but because the Outlander take the you know, the last map, so we cannot go back there again, and so we go to the big forge, trying to go down the Underdark from there.
Oh, okay, that's cool. It's a good idea.
I think we leave some message for Marge, right? To tell her like, hey, we're gonna go here, like our plan, right?
Yes, you did.
And Gruzlock's a person again.
Yeah.
Nice. How do you manage to get his sanity back?
I give everyone a very very wise story, but no one understand. But just Kibo got what I want to. So he
Kibble's
got
the one
me.
who
Yeah, he
figured it out.
Yeah, Kibo the only one roll a nat 20 and understand what I trying to tell them. So
That's
Shafe, you
that sounds about right.
have you heard that story? You know the Mongolian, the Mongolian tribe. There's a story like 1 arrow easy to broke, 2 arrow easy to broke, but 3 arrow not that easy to broke. Have you heard that story?
No, I haven't.
No, that's a very famous story. And it's just basically tell you. So there's 3 brothers. So 3 brothers against each other, but their mother tell them this story. Say like you 3 are brother. You need to help each other, not against each other. If you fight alone, you will die. But if you fight like 3 of you, become a group, unite, you will be strong. Like that.
Sure.
Yeah. It's a very wise story, and only Kibo understand it. And now I am a human again.
To be fair, you just pulled out a bunch of arrows and started breaking them in front of us, and we didn't really figure out what you were trying to say.
But
We're actually bringing your torches.
yeah, I lose all my torch.
Yep.
That's fine.
I just break all
Yeah,
my
I was in-
torch.
And so, like, from our perspective, we woke up and you were gone, and there were footprints leading down, which only Gruzlock could find, so he had to come and tell us, like, Lassie style, that there was something wrong. And they led down to the Braun, the Boar guy, and because we were joking about it, it's kind of canon that there's a romantic moment, nothing physical, but something happened.
Oh no,
and,
it's
like, he
fine.
left.
Yeah, you sleep
Yeah,
with the boar farmer. You
No,
you
Ron and I
No,
just
no,
had-
no, you don't
we
know
had
that.
an intimate moment.
Maybe.
Yeah,
we
he
had
said
to
it wasn't
exchange-
physical, but he didn't want us to tell his wife.
yeah,
we had to
you
exchange some very sensitive information.
you broke their marriage.
To be fair, I tried to say you just went out for cigarettes and didn't come back.
a little column B. Say, oh, these
Yeah.
guys, I just can't do this anymore. I'm gonna get myself killed.
And then it looks like from the tracks there were other people who you had a scuffle with after that, and then you were gone, and we don't know where you went.
Okay. All right. Well,
Also-
I know what I did. So
I also real quick wanted to ask you if in Baldur's Gate 3, the drow woman that runs the interplanar circus in Act 3, if that woman had any bearing on your character inspiration, because holy shit, she definitely reminds me of Marge.
oh, I'm not really sure. I actually haven't done a lot of Act 3 yet. I've gotten to the circus area, but I'm not 100% sure who you're talking about.
Yeah, me
Okay.
too.
What
I
remember
haven't.
from the circus is like the Corel beast,
After-
that's trapped in the cage.
After we're done, I want to show you some clips of it just so you can see, because me and Matt just got to it in our 2-man playthrough.
kinda
And
uncanny.
like, it's like holy shit! It's like just like you, and like,
No,
like
no kidding.
so many, it even sounds like you a little bit. Like,
What?
That's funny.
yeah,
Maybe
it's
they
like
got,
Cool.
that's a new DLC patch they just put in. Someone on the
Wait.
dev team is a fan of mine.
Yeah, I was gonna say they copied us.
That's right.
So you know they're gonna have like a food obsessed woman, and giant barbarian who keeps dying.
Okay, I think we're
glad
good
to
to
have
go.
you back.
I'm good to go.
Yeah. While you guys are talking about, you can figure out over text or something how you want to get down this pit. I'm gonna cut scenes over to Marge.
Okay.
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 If you're okay with that.
Yeah. Well, what am I doing?
So you were on your way back from the boar farmer.
Mhm.
Excuse me. When something took place, someone surprised you, knocked you over the head, and you find yourself waking up here.
Wait, you're just
Awesome.
skipping over the intimate moment?
I feel like we can, yeah. Just
You're gonna
because
you're yada
Oh, I-
yadaing the intimate moment.
I am.
He asked me for some special tips on how to help his lady in the bedroom. He figured since I was a mature lady, I would know what to do. His wife is having some problems.
Okay.
You find yourself, you wake up, and you're here. This is on your way back to camp. You've got your
okay.
hands tied. You're leaning against a large bush.
What
and there is
the-
a drider that has captured you. She wears the insignia of the Vampire Queen.
Wait, why Marge
Okay.
look? Why Marge
Here is-
look like this? What the hell?
And this is Marge's new token. This was made by Shafe's partner.
Yeah,
How
Molly.
cool is that? Oh, look at
Molly
that.
draw that? Wow.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she's been
Pretty
playing
amazing.
around with her critic program a bunch lately.
No, that's cool.
Oh.
Need to stretch it out a little wider for the token, but
Wow, now she's not that charming anymore. Looks so goofy.
she's this is a little more on brand for what she is.
Awesome.
Nice.
The hair is awesome. Gosh.
Yeah, she did a great job with the hair.
Okay. You can roll an insight check as you open your eyes and you look at this drider. She seems to be kind of got, going through her pack or something. She doesn't notice that you've woken up. You don't notice anything about her with your insight check. You can roll a perception check though to kind of gather some information about who she is. All right, so you do notice that this is likely some kind of bounty hunter from your city.
Oh shit.
She wears the insignia of your city, but it's not royal clothing, and it's not royal guard clothing.
Okay.
Do you want to pretend that you're still sleeping? What do you want to do here?
Looking around, can I discern whether or not I'd like to take a moment, just kind of scan my surroundings? Like, do I notice the area I'm in at all, or am I in a completely unfamiliar area?
You haven't been to this section of the forest, but it does look like you're still near Stone Guard, from what you can tell. There's
Okay.
like a sign over here, and you can see that says Stone Guard going this direction. You think
Sure.
that your camp would be to the right.
And you said I'm bound.
Yeah, your hands are bound behind your back. You could roll a sleight of hand check if you'd like.
Yeah.
You're not able to get the bindings off. They are only leather bindings, but you don't have any implement on you to cut them.
Mhm.
Gosh, where did I put it? I thought I put it in my bag. Ugh.
I guess Marge will pipe up. Hey, what's going on here? Why do you have me bound?
You've woken. Quiet. I'm looking for something.
She
Well,
walks
maybe
over
I can
here.
help you find it. What are you looking for? I'm just a poor helpless old lady out in the woods here.
Nothing of your concern.
And you're going back to the Vampire Queen alive because she plans to drain you of all your blood, Marge. And I am going to walk away with a very sizable sum of money.
Oh, is that right? Well,
Oh,
what
that
if
is
I
very right.
what if I told you I could make that money even greater? What's it with? What's it with to you, hun? To just maybe untie me and forget we saw each other, huh? You know I don't want to go back to that vampire queen. You know that vampire queen.
She looks over at you with one eyebrow raised.
1,000 gold pieces, which I know you don't have because I've already gone through all of your belongings.
Well, of course I don't have it on me. I'm not some idiot who would keep all that money on me. I'm traveling with a very powerful group of warriors and mages who are gonna come and find me.
Roll intimidation.
I'm more skilled in deception, but
Deception works.
is it
Yeah.
okay? That was an intimidation check, but I can roll deception instead. So I don't
We're
know if I
not-
actually believe that they're very powerful warriors and wizards.
I see.
I just
Deception.
said that.
Yeah, well, let's see what your deception is. It's +7. So yeah, let's roll deception. Okay, it's a little bit better. So let me see what she gets.
What wizards? What mages?
Well, haven't you heard? There's 2 dueling mage guilds over here in the nearby town of Stone Garden. And my little crew has actually been contracted through one of those groups to help them, increase their ranks, if you so say. And they're both really strong wizard groups. They've got all this underhand dealings and shadiness going on. You'd fit right in over there.
Would they pay a ransom?
Would they? Well, I'm not sure if the mage guilds would, but they definitely would kill you on sight if they saw you with me. I'm pretty important to them.
I'm far, far away from there. They don't even know you're missing.
Well, why are you asking about a ransom then?
Well, I'm wondering if they'd buy you back for more than the Vampire Queen would pay.
Oh, just maybe. I'm pretty fancy. Look at me. I'd say I'm worth at least 1,001 gold pieces. Shortchanging me.
Roll deception.
Huh. Okay, very well. Let's say I take you back. Can you be certain that I'll be paid?
Oh, of course. Are you kidding me? I know you'll be paid. Especially with the line of work you do, this is pretty normal stuff.
Roll insight. Okay, so you're gathering, I would say that does just barely pass. You're gathering that the amount of like 1,000 gold pieces would be a considerable amount more than she was going to get from the Vampire Queen. You're still worth a lot to her, but 1,000's it's a tick up. So she's considering bringing you back there. And she believes that they're going to pay. So we're going to move back to the city. She is going to hire a dwarf to run into the city. She pays him like a gold piece, which is a lot for some of the farmers out here. And they are going to go to which Mages Guild do you want the dwarf to go to announce your arrival?
I suppose the Hammercast one then, just since those are more likely to bail me out. But really, I'd like to again on our way. I would like to try to keep breaking out of my restraints. Try to get my hands free.
Roll sleight of hand along the way. That is not enough. You almost get it, but it's just a little too tight for you to break out of.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are here, hiding in the woods along the edge of the city. The dwarf comes back sometime later with the Hammercast Guild, and they're now out here, and they're going to meet you. It's a bit of a tense moment, as you guys are having sort of a standoff in the woods, maybe like over here in this direction.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of look at the Drider, and they look at you. They recognize you, having met you at, I guess you were at the Hammercast Guild with
me,
Kamaji. Yeah.
So, while seeing them come up, I'm like, what do you? Well, you've got some of the guys here, but you don't have the biggest, most important one, the one who would actually pay my ransom and who deals with their financials. Why didn't you bring him?
You're saying this to the dwarves?
No, I'm saying this to my captor.
Oh, your captor. Why didn't they? I'm confused. Say that one more time.
I'm asking my captor. Well, I see you bringing some of the guys from the guild over, but you're not bringing the important one.
How do you know? I sent the dwarf off to get them.
I can just see he's coming back, and he doesn't have my friend who would pay the ransom. Without my friend here, this is all a moot point. I don't know why he drug us all the way over here.
Well, then we're going to go back to the Vampire Queen if they can't pay.
Well, you don't understand yet. You could get your money if you would just do things right. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help you help me.
What are you talking about? No, they're going to pay me, or I'm going to take you back to the Vampire Queen. That's it. And if they stand in my way, I'm going to kill them.
That is my point. These are the guys. You can't make these guys pay. You're squeezing the wrong tomatoes. You need to go get the guys with the money. It's all a very big operation. You know, if I could just go with your dwarf friend, I'm sure I could make it happen.
Oh, no. That is not going to happen. I see what you're doing. This is not going to work on me. I am one of the most astute bounty hunters in all of this Dristil, so don't even try it. You understand?
If you were one of the most astute, then I'm pretty sure you would come out with the right ransom guy. You're bringing out a, who's who cast of people over here to come pay this ransom, and none of them are going to have any money, know what to do. You're just harassing these poor people.
She is not going to buy it.
Yeah.
I just don't see. You could try rolling it. If you get a nat 20, I'll give it to you, but I can't see her buying into that being who she is. It was close. She kind of hesitates, then she looks at the dwarves and she's like,
I'm taking you back to the Vampire Queen.
Oh,
if they will pay.
Well, I guess I gotta convince them then.
The dwarves slowly approach. Okay. You can see that they've got their backpacks. It looks like they did bring something. You're not sure what.
Marge, are you okay over there?
Oh, I'll be just fine. You know, if you guys could run and grab Kamaji for me, this would all just blow over. She doesn't understand that you don't have our money and that Kamaji has. I tried telling her, but she's just unreasonable.
Well, I don't know where Kamaji or the others are. We've been back at the Hammercast Guild, preparing things like when Kamaji left us. But we did bring the ransom, though.
Oh, you did?
They are
did, yes.
the dwarf mage.
They're the dwarf mages. Yep.
Nice.
I really want to take the money.
Okay.
Gonna have to get creative here. If you don't want them to get the money, which I don't either, but a Drider is scary.
Yeah. Well, I mean, outside of, I can't cast anything without my hands, right?
You can?
That'd be right.
Wait.
Yeah.
For real?
Well, I don't know. I guess you could.
If it doesn't, you could look at the spell components. Some spells don't have somatic components, like Misty Step, for instance. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have somatic components. It only has verbal.
Yeah. Oh, oops. That's
Yeah,
definitely not meant to do
you
that.
can do the Jackie Chan thing, jump and make your hand hoop, cross your leg, and then cast,
I'm pretty sure most of mine that I have right now learned or somatic.
And you might.
I was just gonna
Yeah.
try to charm her, but
I feel like it's gonna be hard because she is a bounty hunter and she is trying to make money off of you. One
And
way-
Drider probably pretty high charm, right?
I feel
Charisma.
like your best options here for getting away with the money are some sort of a sleight of hand trick to like trick them into thinking they got the money when they didn't, or just a pure running into the city and praying that the guard doesn't recognize you from before.
yeah,
And, like,
I might just have to pay back the money too. 'Cause I don't have good sleight
Yeah.
of hands.
Yeah, or like, cause like the Drider can't go in the city, like the fucking Drider, like 'cause the city
Yeah.
guard will definitely attack on sight. So if you can get into the city, you'll be fine. But that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, well, I tried to talk my way into it, but without a nat 20, that's not happening. So
Yeah, might just you
we're
might
up
just
there.
have to pay.
Yeah, I just have to pay and get it back. Oh, well, you guys did bring the ransom money? Well, that's so kind of you.
Of course, we don't want to see you get harmed. We've worked so hard on our goals to start the Arcanum University. But if we have to save you to keep it going, we're willing to do that.
Yeah, well, that's so sweet of you guys. We'll have to make amends somehow. Did you bring the entire ransom? I know my friend here was just expecting one sack, and just was gonna take it and run. And she knew you guys were good for all 1,000. And Kopsu says 1,000 in the bag.
She said they. Okay, so you're trying to subtly
Very
say that.
Subtly say maybe don't put 1,000 in the bag. See if they drop any.
Okay.
Like
Holy
if they
shit.
gave her like a half bag and she just takes it and splits.
Yeah,
That's
not
my
like
hope.
not like she's gonna sit there and
Sure.
count 1,000 gold pieces, or if she does, like
If
you
she's
guys
sitting there
can
counting
get the fuck
1,000,
out-
then I want to try to get out of my wrist wraps the entire time.
Yeah, exactly,
I don't know
yeah,
how many
yeah.
checks I'll have on that, but
Okay, they're gonna go ahead and they understand what you're saying. They're gonna move
Okay.
forward. They're gonna hand this guy right here. This is the leader that Kamaji and you had talked to before. He's gonna hand the gold bag over to the Drider.
sure.
He
That
actually
guy looks
places it on
kinda-
the ground.
He looks kind of badass.
Yeah, he's cool. He puts it on the ground and then he walks back. The Drider stops, looking at Marge, walks forward, grabs the bag, and kind of just weighs it in her hand. She looks at the four of you and says,
Okay, very well. It feels a little light, but that's maybe just dwarven gold.
I
She's
think we
gonna
both
roll.
knew you were always going to say it felt light. Trust me, these are dwarves. They're the most honest and trustworthy denizens of all the land. There's a reason we don't let these assholes down in the Underdark, right? Only their musty counterparts.
Very well.
Musty counterparts. I love that.
they put in 750 gold because they wanted it to be
Okay.
convinced, and that works. And she
Mhm,
takes it
cool.
and she's gonna move away. She unbinds you and she's gone into the forest.
Oh, well, thanks, guy. I'm so sorry about that. I swear we'll pay you back one of these days.
It's okay. I'm glad you're
Just,
safe.
Me too. I don't even know what happened. I was off, and me and this other guy were talking about some things with his wife, and one thing led to another, and before you know it, I just lost my head. And then I woke up after our night of, passionate talk, and then this lady was jumped out at me. Really ruined the mood.
Well, you better be careful because if she's after you, you can bet your buttons that there's going to be a lot of other bounty hunters after you too.
Yeah, I was afraid this was gonna happen. Well, thanks again, guys. Well, I'll give you this IOU. And Marge breaks out a little scrap of parchment from her bag and writes on there IOU, 700 gold.
750.
750
shit.
actually.
Oh, did I make a mistake there? I'm so sorry. Yeah, let me fix that.
Okay.
We're good. And then they're gonna leave.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna head back. Where do you want to go from here?
I go to Hardley's. That's probably exact. Well, actually, I guess I should go see Braun first. No, he probably doesn't want me to see him after his wife. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Hardley's.
Okay.
You know
So you're
where
going into
we
the
are,
city then.
right? You know where we are.
He
Well,
doesn't. You
you-
can't say anything else.
You guys left me a note, but I don't know where at. We were with Braun last, weren't we?
Mm-hmm.
And we were just on the north side of town. So I guess I will stop by Braun's first before I go to. That makes a lot more sense to go here than down to Hardley's rather than the other way around. That's a lot of. back and
Yeah,
forth.
last we fled from the city, it was we had to like sneak out of the city basically.
When you go
Right.
to Braun's, you do see that he's there. He seems to be in a very serious conversation with his wife. His wife takes one look at you. She stands up. She grabs the towel and she starts hitting you in the face with her towel, screaming at you.
Oh, what? I'm so sorry. That what I mentioned. Did you not like it? Ow.
He loves you. He confessed his love for you to me. Oh gosh, she's just weeping.
He
It's
loves
so
me.
sad.
Oh, no. You got this all wrong. He loves you so much that he wants to have you.
He was asking you all those things because he has affection for you.
No. You don't understand. He has affection for you, and he just can't explain it. You know, he's a tough soul, and he needs help understanding the ways of a woman. And he just felt so ashamed to ask his wife that after all these years. He needed a little help from outside, and he saw I passed through, and he's like, I just knew. I had to ask.
Roll deception. It just passes. She's kind of looking at you uneasily, and she goes. Then she looks back at her husband, Braun. She says, "Okay, I still don't want to see you around here anymore."
Nope. Don't have to worry about that.
And then Braun mentions your party was looking for you. They saw your tracks at camp, and did you guys? I'll say that you mentioned the note. They left a note back at camp.
Oh, wonderful. I was, on that side note, though, bro, why'd you leave me? I just got picked up by some damn bounty hunter after you went off asking me for advice.
I told you I couldn't walk back to the camp with you because I had to go sneak back in through the window.
And then his
Could
wife,
have kept it.
he
Could have
whispers
kept
that.
an eye out. I just lost 850 gold because I got captured on the way back.
800. I love it.
850 gold?
Yeah, I just got captured and ransomed back. It was a horrible experience, and all because you needed help making love to your lady.
Well, I
You
could
know,
spare 100. I can't spare.
I say you just no, it's fine. I've already gotten you with those stupid ball piglets before. I say we're even now.
His wife comes up. Don't give him money. She slaps the money out of his
I wouldn't
hands.
take money from this pig farmer anyways.
Fine, then leave. They start
Get
screaming.
out of here.
All right, so you're going back to the camp.
Yeah, I don't take any money from him, but I feel even for the little boar piglets now. So
Sure.
I feel vindicted.
You get back to the camp and you find a note. It says that they're going to attempt to get into the Underdark via the Forge.
Oh, back in the forge. Oof, getting in there is gonna be tough.
Now, I'm going to let you think about how you want to get into the Forge. Nobody else can say anything because Marge's going to have to come up with that on her own. Meanwhile, I'm going to go back to the rest of the group. So you guys are here at the pit. How do you want to get down?
So remember we just say, I feel like, so it's Frame got that spell, right? How about I tied...
It's Rig.
Oh, it's Rig? So probably it is. So I use rope, tied myself with Rig, and I climb down by myself. And to make sure, I got a war pick. So I want to use that war pick to climb. I just climb and, so I can hold there and, yeah.
Rig, how does you said you had a spell that'll let Rig get down? How does that work?
So it's if I fall, I can take a reaction to create a rope that's 30 feet long and anchored just in space, and it can hold up to 800 pounds. And it's attached to me.
Okay.
Okay.
And even if I'm free falling, I can fall safely and not get hurt by it. So like I could land just like a foot above the ground with it. So theoretically, if Gruzlock can carry all of us and we weigh less than 800 pounds, and we're all tied together, it could hold us all. If we fall.
I'm not very sure because I got bunch of thing on me too.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's you probably couldn't carry all. And the other thing
I mean,
had
I
is the
can-
snare that we were talking about using.
So I can drop something here. I don't need to bring everything. I can drop something.
We could drop all of our gear except for our like equipped weapons.
Oh wait, you saying just drop it down, throw it down?
could.
No, definitely not doing that. Like there's water. It's like it's gonna be flowing water at the bottom.
I mean, I gonna drop my caber. I don't need my caber anymore.
I don't think there's any way we're gonna get all 5 of us down there with being under 800 pounds. Because like, you probably weigh at least 200 pounds, if not more, without any gear.
Yeah, but I
And
don't.
and the rest of us are definitely over 200 with our gear. And Kibble is probably the only one that could be maybe under that. And
I
there's
would
5
agree
of
with that.
us. There's 5
Yeah.
of us.
Yep.
There's no way that we're gonna be under 800.
I mean,
Could
don't
get it could get those of us with the shittiest athletics down though. Meaning, it could get probably. I would argue that Kibble, Fram, Rig, and Kamaji would be under 800 pounds.
So I feel like I can transform to the giant boar man, and it can help me get the advantage on the athletic check, and I will become large. So that probably can help you guys. Like you can climb on me or like tie rope at me. So if you guys fell, at least
But
I
I'm
can
just
try
saying,
to. Yeah.
I think you can get down on your own in that form. If you're carrying us, it's gonna give you like probably disadvantage or something. So, my idea is that I have 1 potion of heroism.
What does that do?
Interesting.
Oh, it's only for saving throws and attack rolls. I thought it was for checks. Never mind.
You guys could tie a rope on a Kibble and just throw him down there and see what happens.
No.
Well, I think me, Rig, I think the 4 of us can get down with Rig's thing. Like, I think we can get under 800 pounds with the 4 of us. Kibble probably doesn't weigh all that much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, see, Turtle said
Yeah,
the same thing.
small.
Tie Kibble.
You could also have Gruzlock could also carry Kibble pretty easily, I would imagine as well.
Yeah.
But I feel like if we could take Kibble with us, like give Gruzlock the best chance of succeeding on his own.
Yep.
Because he's rolling crazy athletics with advantage.
Yeah.
Like, he's got the best chance of getting down. I don't have a shot in hell of getting down there. I roll 0, and I have no advantage. I have no chance of getting down.
Yeah, Rig's rolling a 0 and Fram's rolling a +2.
So if we all grab a hold of Rig, and then jump down, and Rig casts a spell, then we can get down there and wait for Gruzlock and maybe try and like catch him or something if he falls.
Okay, so tell me one more time. What are we doing? Who's
So
going?
the spell is called Anchoring Rope,
Yep,
and it
got that.
as a reaction, a rope becomes attached to me when I fall as a reaction, and it can be anywhere from 5 to 30 feet long, and it can support up to 800 pounds, and it is anchored one end to me and one end to just somewhere in space. And
Right.
so the plan is to tie everybody besides Gruzlock to me, jump off, or maybe climb and see if we somehow manage to make the check, which we won't, but we can just see if we get nat 20 or something. And then, since everyone's besides Gruzlock's tied to me, we could land the floor and then drop down.
Okay, got it. All right, let's do it then. So Gruzlock's gonna go down on his own.
And we're
Do
just
we want to
gonna
go down first?
So I just On my
Yeah,
own?
we should go first. We should
Probably.
go first. We
Yep.
should go first.
Gredlock, I believe you just learned
What?
a lesson from your god recently about slowing down and waiting for a sec. Why don't you let a spellcaster go first, and we can let you know how safe it is, and maybe do something to catch you if you fall.
But I feel like I should be the one to catch anyone fall, right? I am large.
Yeah, but
Boar
we're
man.
safe. We're safe.
Okay.
Like,
Yes,
Okay.
we have no chance of dying. You have a chance of dying.
Okay. All right.
So we want to minimize your chances of dying.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's
We're
barbarian.
trying to help-
Barbarian does reckless attack, does he not?
We're
Okay.
trying to help you.
Okay.
Also, maybe you should rage before you climb too.
Should I rage
Although
or
I-
should I?
No, that actually won't
work. Yeah, that
won't work.
He'd have to
Won't work.
attack himself.
Yeah, or you could.
I just transform. How about I just transform? I just
Yeah,
transform
no,
to
yeah.
Boar man. But should I? You think should I become large or not large?
Whatever increases your athletics.
Yeah,
It's-
you just want your
That's
athletics increased.
Okay.
But we're gonna tie ourselves to Rig and we're gonna try and climb down, and then when one of us falls and drags the rest of us down, we're gonna rely on his spell.
Okay.
I
For the
do like
four
the
of
idea
you-
for flavor that your rage would just be because you have to wait
I gotta
if you
transform,
do choose
but
to rage.
yeah, I will wait.
don't-
I gotta transform, but not large.
Mad.
I
Oh, you
gotta
cut
s-
out, Eric.
Me?
Oh, I was just
Oh,
saying that I think it'd be funny if you rage, but the reason is you have to wait and you're just mad about waiting.
Yeah, go ahead and transform, Grezlock.
I
and then-
transform, but I stay medium. I'm not large.
Okay, gotcha.
I think this is better for climbing.
Yeah, get your
So-
hands and better footholds and handholds.
Yeah.
Let's roll athletics if you can. Kibble is just strength. As soon as you guys start to descend, Kibble slips.
So do I.
And
Oh shit.
two of you slip, okay, and then you guys are hanging on. Rig and Fram are holding.
Well, probably not.
Grezlock is-
Probably not really, because with both me and Kibble tied to Rig, dragging him down, he's definitely gonna fall down.
Yep. So I think what we'll do here is that's going to pull you guys off,
Oh shit.
and you guys are
Yep.
now free falling. You descend 500 feet when suddenly glowing lights from down below begin to become visible to you. Roll perception check as you're falling.
The fuck?
The other five.
Rig also
Back to
has
back
dark vision.
fives.
Rig has dark vision. I'm not sure if that would play into anything he's seeing or not.
Okay. Rig, you see a roll nature. You see a creature down below at the bottom that you're tumbling towards. It's quite large. There appears to be a pair of them. You're not sure what they are. You've never seen them before.
Can I tell anything more about how they look, or just that they're big?
I can show you what it looks like if you'd like.
Sure.
If he's gonna point the creatures out to me during free fall, maybe I can give him an advantage. I'm proficient in nature. Or is it just happening too fast for that?
It's happening super fast, but this is what it looks like.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, that looks mighty Bulette-like to me.
Oh.
Oh, okay. And then you guys are going to hit the cast, I guess, to use
Yeah.
anchoring rope. Okay.
Yeah, so we're
That-
basically just like suspended, maybe like 5 feet above the ground.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and bring you to the other map then.
I'll be right back. I forgot. I go to the bathroom.
No problem. All right, you guys are going to end up down here. This is going to be Rig, Fram, Kamaji, and Kibble. And then there are the two Bulettes, which are going to be here and here. Not good.
I only see one of them. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Popped up.
Okay. And you guys are going to be right about here. You're just dangling right over the water, and the rope is attached to I guess, the egress that's up above you.
What?
It's just
There's
attached
two
to
of
like the
them.
air. It
Oh, the
magically
air,
suspends.
right.
Yeah.
Right. So you guys are fine. Just dangling over the
What's-
water.
Can I
What-
say, as like the rope becomes taut, because I'm tied to rig,
Yep.
can I do like a acrobatics check to kind of like use my momentum to like swing in a pendulum towards the shore,
Sure.
and then cut my rope like at the perfect time to like land on the
Yep.
shore?
Well, you cut the
Yeah, go
rope.
ahead and
Isn't
roll,
that rope is
acrobatics.
the spell?
No, we're tied by a regular rope
Oh.
to rig, and then rig is casting the rope spell.
It
And
is.
I can dismiss it at any time.
I know.
What's
I
the
just wanted to
duration
do
on it?
I just wanted to do a cool dismount. That's all.
Oh yeah.
You do the dismount, but you land in the water, either here or up here. Which way did you want to go?
That way.
I'll let you know, I guess.
Yeah. This like here. Is that what you said?
Can I?
Yep.
Can I also roll as my character, see if any one of them pulls off a dismount?
Sure. Yes, you actually land on the land there.
So where am I?
We'll
Let's
get
see
back
if
to you soon.
Okay.
Rig and make it.
They just
Nope,
fell,
Rig
like
goes.
free falled. You're clinging to the wall.
Yeah. I mean, Rig is like the one who's controlling the rope, so it makes sense that he would be the one who falls most
Yeah.
directly.
And Kibble sucks at that, so he's just standing right next to you.
Bro.
All right, now we're going to go back up to Gruzlock. So meantime, Gruzlock, you were climbing down. You did pass your first check, but this is a very, very long drop. So you're going to have to pass a few of these checks. Each one will get a little bit harder. The first one that you rolled was
22.
where? 22. So you're easily
So
down.
if I
You go
use
down 100 feet.
so if I use war pick, can they give me like plus? Because I already got advantage. If I use war pick to climb, can they give him like +1, +2, like that?
Sure, I'll give you a +1 if
Okay.
you want. So it's 23. Go ahead and
Oh.
roll for your second check. You're going to be
Okay.
doing a series of these rolls.
Yeah. Advantage.
Okay, that passes. You scale down another 200 feet. Go ahead and roll again.
Okay. Ho. Yeah. Don't fail me. I got the power of going. Fuck.
Oh,
Well,
no.
you start to free fall down the side of the cliff. You're just throwing your axe into the side of the stone to try and stop yourself. You've just descended 300 feet. You can go ahead and roll it again to see if you can recover this.
Okay. Whew.
It is more difficult now, and you have to roll with disadvantage.
Oh, let me think. Okay. How? So I got some ideas. So I got war pig, I got chain axe, and I got chain anchor. So I'm not very sure like which one should I use in this situation. You think if I use anchor, chain anchor, can I, stock the anchor on the wall?
You'd have to drop your war pick to do that.
You're also you're in free fall right now. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could ground yourself to throw the anchor is the problem. But with the
Hmm.
war pick, you could stick it into the side of the
All right. Probably it's that war pig. Okay.
So
Wait.
it's athletics +1.
Wait,
right?
what
But
about?
you roll disadvantage?
Okay. I'm just thinking like, what about I use warwing attack? Spin.
I mean, you're trying to stop yourself from falling.
Okay,
I feel like
okay.
yeah, that probably
How
would
big
work.
is this shaft?
You're not a helicopter.
You just like took all 4 limbs out.
Oh fuck.
It is disadvantage, but it still fails. You're still
Wait.
falling. It's another 100 feet.
What the fuck? Okay.
Oh my
Okay.
god, what
So-
epically bad rolls.
Yeah, what the hell?
So that was 400 feet now. You have 100 feet left to fall. You got to roll again with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. So
Mhm.
disadvantage, but I got advantage, so it's flat roll, right?
That would be correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Those other checks would have still failed.
Yeah. Give me a net 20, please. Yeah. Fuck. 16.
16. That is not enough. As you approach the ground, is there anything else that anybody wanted to do?
Does anybody have anything?
I just
I could do the
yowling like
snare.
ah.
You could what?
Do we want to use the snare?
Yeah, try the snare.
All right.
Try the
So
snare.
I
It's
So when he's about
Oh.
100 feet away from me, because this is a 120-foot range, I cast the spell Instant Snare. If he passes within 5 feet of it, and I put it on the wall of the shaft, then he has to make a let's see, it's a Dex saving throw, and if he fails, he is caught in the snare, kind of like what happened when the assassin was attacking.
Sure.
So he's basically
So you fell from you had gone 100 feet and then you fell, right? So you'd be falling.
No, he went 200 feet.
200 feet? Okay.
So he fell 300 feet, and basically
180?
he's trying. What?
So he would have fallen 180 before the snare.
Why the? Where did that 80 came
The
If you're
from?
snare's
doing-
120.
Okay, yeah, sure, yeah.
100.
So roll a dexterity saving throw.
Dex savings roll.
Yeah.
So does this is Dex
You
savings
want-
roll the
you want to fail this one.
Yeah,
I
you
want
want
to
to fail.
what?
You want to fail and then you get stuck.
If you
Okay.
fail, you get stuck. You're still gonna die, but you're not gonna be dead. You'll just be a little dead.
Right. So
Okay.
you did fail. You were close.
Oh,
Let's see. Yeah, it's. Well, actually, wait a second. If it ties my thing, does it pass? Because it's a 13 to pass, or it's an int 13.
It goes to the rollers.
Oh
oh, I don't even use an advantage.
wait. Yeah. Let me double check that just to make sure.
No,
yeah,
don't
you,
kill me.
Oh. You got anything else?
Well, he would be
Anybody?
making that check with disadvantage, wouldn't he? Since he's falling. And
That's
at a
true. Yeah,
at a
wait a second. Wait a
disadvantageous-
second.
that is
Yeah,
true.
no,
Actually,
no,
I like
yeah.
that idea.
Wait, so I got this.
roll, roll
Dis-
disadvantage.
Wait. Oh. Disadvantage. Yeah. Ah, fuck. What?
And
And
we
You
that-
rolled-
you rolled a 1, 3, 1, 2 to get here, and
Oh
then when
my
you want to roll
God.
back, you roll a 15. Oh my god.
So-
we could also make the case, because this is a magical trap, that if he sees it and knows that it's there, he wouldn't be trying to avoid it, and we could just make him trigger it.
What is the wording of the spell?
Yeah, like
When a larger or smaller creature moves within 5 feet of the snare, the trap triggers. The creature must succeed in a dexterity saving throw or be magically pulled into the air.
yeah, like why I don't think I will trying to avoid that. It doesn't make sense, you know.
Okay.
Especially I'm dropping down. I'm going
I
down.
think that's a reasonable assumption, so we're going to go with
Yeah.
it. But still, you're falling 120 feet into the trap, right?
Yeah.
So that means that you're going to take
180 feet. into the trap.
180, right? Excuse me, 180 feet into the trap. You're 120 feet above the ground. Okay, so when you hit the trap, you're still going to take fall damage because you're stopping suddenly into it.
Okay.
So you take 72 damage. You're knocked out. You're stuck in the trap 120 feet up in the air.
I'm dead.
But you're not
That's bad.
dead. If you'd fallen the whole way and you would have gotten
Oh my God.
116
So,
damage,
so
you
you
would have
know,
died.
ironically, with the rules of D&D, you could just drop concentration on that spell. He'll fall the other 120 feet and take a buttload more damage. But unless that damage is double his total health pool, he will
Yeah.
only take one failed
One.
death saving throw, and we can get him up.
All right.
Oh my
I
god.
feel like Greg would
Oh
know.
my
12.
God.
Yeah, knowing that that's possible within game or within character, I think Rig would like drop concentration on it.
Okay. I love that. That's so funny.
Yep.
So you take 42, just an automatic death failure. Okay. So you just go ahead and mark it as a failure on one of those.
Okay.
And then you're now at the bottom of the cave. The real interesting part about this is that
Hey, wait. I just noticed. So
where's your
I-
there you are. So,
I am wearable now. So every physical damage I got resistant. So I actually just take 36 damage, right?
yeah,
Are
that's
you-
true.
are
You have the 72.
Are you have to be raging for that?
No. The wearable got that too. Wearable.
Yeah, you're right.
When
Oh,
I
okay,
transform,
okay.
So yeah, I forgot about that. So it'd be 36. That means you're still up.
yeah, I still up.
And
I
then
didn't
would you
die.
Would you drop the concentration on the trap?
You
Wait,
have to.
wait.
I guess you'd have to, right?
you
Wait.
have to.
I have to.
Yeah.
Stop.
So I would just like,
All right, now, brace yourself. I'm about to drop you.
Effectively,
s-
it's the same outcome. He just doesn't take a failed save.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. So you're still knocked out, right, East? Because the next one is 42 damage. You're gonna take another 21. Does
Okay.
that put you out?
I got 1 HP left. 21.
Really?
Yeah. I got 1 HP left. One. I am unstoppable.
Gets all the way at the bottom and goes like, I don't know why you guys didn't just fall down. I'm fine.
Not even gravity can stop me.
And
I-
now we're in combat.
I need to.
then you
I,
take one hit and
I-
Roll initiative.
I bet this give me inspiration. DM inspiration.
Yes, I'll give you DM inspiration. That's too good.
This
was
is
pretty
too good.
We worked it all out. All right, so while you guys are doing that, I'm going to go back to Marge because I'm going to try to catch Marge up here. Marge, how are you getting to the forge?
All right, well, first thing I do is actually go to Hardley's Tavern because I haven't been inside the forge yet, so I don't really know how to get in and out of it. So
Okay.
when they all went before, I went over to the Hammer Guys Guild.
That's right. I forgot about that.
So not only the forge doesn't know me, but I don't really know how to get into it. Is the bartender Yorn here? Yeah, or his brothers or his sons?
Yorn's here. His sons are not here at the moment, but he's here. He's cleaning dishes behind the bar there.
I stroll in. Is there any other patrons in the bar at the moment?
There are mostly dwarves. Can you also roll a stealth check for me on your way here? And
great.
roll with advantage because I'm assuming you're cloaked with your being
Yes.
that you're a drow. Okay.
My dice are awesome today.
You walk in, you see Yorn. He looks at you and he says, You shouldn't be here.
Wait,
Guards are
no,
looking for you.
wait, the body's
I'm
down
trying
here.
not to be.
That
Yeah.
body's down there.
Hey, you got a little something in the corner over there.
It's gone. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to catch up with the rest of my group. You wouldn't happen to know any way to get into the forge, would you? Tries to be
Forge.
sneaky about it, but it's not doing a great job.
March, come back around here in the back. And he goes over here and he opens this side door over here.
Yorn's
Right.
pretty trustworthy too. So
Yeah, at this point, I mean,
he
I've lived
knows
through.
he knows what's up. Like he's
I've lived through
been
an assassination attempt with Yorn, so we're
Yeah.
blood brothers now.
yeah.
Look, March, I saw some Outlander guards through the windows. I think someone might have seen you on the way into to Stoneguard.
Ah, shit, you didn't. Do you have something I can hide in real quick, like a little pantry underneath you? Maybe I can give it a hook.
Yeah, over here. He opens up the hatch. It's kind of just right behind the bar off to the left near the window. And he tells you to go down there. And you hear the guards march in. They bust down through the door and he goes back to his station. And he
Yeah,
has
well,
a big...
I'll jump down there and I'll try to find somewhere to hide in there.
Okay. Go ahead and roll
I-
stealth for me. Advantage because you are hidden from sight. Okay.
Dude,
Wow.
can't catch a break with some of these rolls tonight. Holy shit.
And
it's not like
earlier I
a-
rolled like a 2 and a 3.
It's like the opposite of last session where we were rolling nat 20s left and right.
Oi. So the guard comes in. Let me grab him for you. And he begins to interrogate Yorn. I know that stupid piece of shit came in here, and I want to find where the rest of the group is now, Yorn. Don't give me any of this talk about how she's not here. I haven't seen her. I saw her walk in, and I tracked her here. So there's no fucking around. Look, you can look around. There's nobody out. Show me the back, Yorn. Just show me the goddamn back. And he kind of puts up his hand and he says, okay. And he lowers his hands very slowly. And you just kind of hear this silence because you can't see any of this, right? And then suddenly hear this whack. Come out, Marge. Come out now. Quick.
Oh, shit.
He killed the
I'm
guard?
outside.
Oh,
I'm
no.
just not gonna-
Oh,
You gotta
no.
go. You gotta get out of this city now. I'm not gonna be able to help you. They're
Holy
gonna come looking
Yawn,
for
what
him.
did you do?
I had to do it. Rig is too important. You gotta find your friends, okay? Go and find your friends. I don't know where they are, but you
Oh,
gotta
gosh.
go now.
Is the I will take a glance at the corpse that's on the ground there. Is it in any way, shape, or size similar into Marge's stature? Like a small humanoid.
Yeah,
not
he's
small,
like a
but-
medium build. He's got an axe that his throat is slit.
So,
There's blood
Yep.
dripping all over.
could I borrow him?
What do you want to borrow him for? You gotta get out of here. Go find your friends.
It's gonna help me get out of here.
It's gonna help you. How is this guy gonna help you get out of here?
Well, I'm gonna take his stuff and I'm gonna try to get into the forge.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, you got to have special access. Not regular guards at the gate won't necessarily have access to the forge.
Well, it might get me one step closer. I got nothing else at the moment,
True.
Yawn.
That's true. Okay, take his armor. I'll dispose of the body. I gotta get a hold of my sons.
Oh, you're a lifesaver.
I'm gonna have to get out of town for a while. This isn't gonna be good.
Go head up to the northeast side. There's a wonderful little ball farm up there with a guy named Braun.
Braun,
should
yeah, I
head up
know,
that
Braun. I
way.
told you to go see Braun. Oh, we don't have time for this. Just get out of here. Take the armor, quick.
All right.
lot
When
of
you run in,
little-
let him know that he owes me 850 gold.
All right, so he's gonna go ahead and clean up this mess. You've got the soldier's armor, so you do appear to
all right.
be an outlander. Though you do keep I would assume, your cloak on so that they can't
Oh,
see
yes,
your
yeah.
proud face. Okay.
Yeah, I hastily take a couple of the adornments from it, basically, and just try to make myself look less visible since I'm doing a crap job of concealing myself today. Like, normally
Sure.
I'm good at this stuff, but good lord, I've lost my touch. She says to herself.
Did you ask him anything else about the forge, how to get to the Underdark or
Nah.
anything like that?
I would have just grabbed the stuff. I was gonna ask the patrons at the bar, but if
Yeah.
I'm being pursued, then that's not gonna happen.
Okay.
So yeah, I would leave the tavern.
Okay.
And I would
You leave the tavern and you start making your way down the street past the Hammercast Guild, and you get right here. I'm gonna go and put you on the street.
Mhm.
Right to this section here. And you can see the guards, they take a look at you and they say, "Halt. Can we please see your pass?"
Oh, I was going to say I wouldn't approach the gate.
You wouldn't approach. Okay.
No, I wouldn't approach it just straight up. Like I would. I was gonna try to go to the back alleys first, like those little side alleys there that are kind of below that cliffside on the wall. Like so, still in the Dwarven poor district, but
Okay.
how do I
Gotcha.
ping in the thing? Is
Just hold it.
oh, there you go. Yeah, I'd like to look in like these little back alley areas and see if I see any shady characters of ill report. Essentially,
You do. You find a couple dwarves that are hanging back there, backs leaning against the wall. They appear to be kind of fiddling with something in their pockets. One of them takes a hand out and hands something to the other. They see you approaching and they kind of just keep it cool.
okay. I guess I don't want to get myself captured again. I'm just like walking up to ruffians, but Okay, I'm gonna walk. I guess I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try this. I'll walk up towards the dwarves. I'm gonna straighten my back, kind of approach them and be like, "Excuse me, fine gentlemen."
Nothing to see here. We're just hanging out, officer. There's no problem. Do you
Oh,
need
you can cut the
something?
officer crap. I'm here on a very special mission from a very special dwarf, and I want to know if you two can help me. You look like just the kind of men I need.
They look at each other. Is this some kind of trick? I mean, we're not doing anything wrong. We're just, we're
here.
enjoying the sunshine. And
I'm here to help save Rig. I name drop.
Rig?
Yes.
Who's Rig?
Yes. I don't know Rig. This king's old son, your savior, Rig.
I don't know anything about history. I don't know anything about history. I grew up out in the rural sticks. I just moved to Stoneguard about a year ago. Are you here? You wanting to buy something? I got a few things I'm selling. If you're
no, I don't give a crap about the stuff you're selling. I need help getting into the forge, and I thought you two looked like upstanding, fine Dwarven citizens who are sick and tired of the oppression put on by you people here.
Oh, you want to get inside the noble district? I can help with that. I go in there all the time. Actually, I've got a few buyers in there who've been buying some of my supply. Now, if you want to get in, I'm gonna have to charge you a little bit. You got gold on you?
Unfortunately, all of my gold is with my accountant at the moment, and that's who I'm trying to go see.
All of your gold? You don't got anything? I mean, like, let's say 30 gold pieces. I could get you inside the forge for 30 gold pieces.
Well, you see here, I'm gonna need. I was recently robbed and abducted. You won't believe the day I've had right now. And then
I don't care about your day. You got 30 gold pieces or not? If you don't got 30 gold pieces, kick rocks.
Well, I don't know, but you just told me you can get me into the forge. For all I know, you're gonna take my 30 gold pieces and you're gonna leave me on the street here with nothing.
Or I'll tell you what, I'll get you inside the first wall, then you pay me, then I'll take you the rest of the way.
How about inside the wall, I'll give you half, and if you get me all the way into the forge, I'll give you the remainder.
Deal. 15 gold pieces, let's go.
All right, let's hand him over 15 gold pieces.
All right. This way. He follows you over here to the base of this wall. Actually, right here on the bluff. There's a very large drainage pipe which goes into the ground, and part of it's ripped open. He says, in this way. He crawls in. It's kind of covered with like a lot of brush and not obvious.
Yeah.
You guys walk up
after
into
you.
He walks in first. His buddy is behind you, so you're in the middle. Okay. You guys walk up. You climb up through the drainage pipe, and it empties out like right here into this courtyard. Actually, it doesn't empty out. There's like a well there. Okay. You guys climb up out through the well. He does this very slowly. It looks like the coast is clear, and he signals you to run up, and you guys exit into this little kind of pavilion area, I guess, under this tree. Okay, this way. And he takes you through the streets. Actually, before he does that, he wants, you're going to pay him the rest when he gets the forge.
Yeah. So I give him the 15. Yeah, I've already given him the 15, but.
All right, this is the tricky part.
Yeah.
We're going to have to make a distraction. And the only way to get inside that very well-walled area where the forge is to climb over the wall.
Oh, you don't say.
And his buddy's like, well, we could try through the waterway. He's like, there's too many ships that go that way. And they're always changing up their schedules. We don't know if we're going to hit the right schedule or not. And his buddy's like, well, I don't know. We should try that instead. It's better to go through the cave.
Oh, I like this idea because you see, I'm probably going to have to, once I get in there, I know my friends are somewhere down in the forge, but I know they've got motives to not necessarily just be in the shopping. Let's be real.
Okay. He says, all right, we'll go through the cave. He takes you along the wall. Go ahead and roll stealth. You guys make it down to the bottom here, and then you're going to have to swim the rest of the way in. But before you do, he wants the gold because he needs to go back. He's not going to go with you this far.
So you expect me, you're just going to point me at a cave and tell me that's the way, and I just have to trust that's going to get me there?
Yeah. I can't get. It's not easy to get out. Going in's one thing, but coming back out is going to be a whole nother bag of beans.
Do I feel like I can trust him on this?
Roll insight. He's cutting the trip short because he doesn't want to go in. He could easily take you in.
No, but like, do I feel like it's the correct way, or he's just leading me up?
He's just leaving you out to dry.
Uh-huh.
I mean, as a direction, yeah, you think that you can trust him to go in this way, but you do know that he's just trying to cut the trip short for himself.
Listen, buddy, I've got a feeling here that you're just trying to not make the rest of your gold. Like, you're just trying to take the money and run. I'm paying you to get me into the forge, and currently we're not in the forge. You know what I mean? Like,
all right, you got me. Yeah, I'm trying to cut it short. This is dangerous, okay? And
what I'm doing is dangerous. I'm
fine.
trying to save dwarves just like you, and you're making my job difficult.
All right. God, you sound like a teacher or something.
Well, yeah, no. Some of you guys could use a little education.
He starts to wade into the water. Follow me. He says, hold.
Why?
He tells you to stop. You see this boat come
Stop.
out from the cave. It's loaded with iron ingots in these big crates. And it passes by. Go ahead and roll a stealth check as you kind of duck down underneath the water. With advantage since you're in the water. It's just enough. The people on board the ship don't see you. Once the ship passes, you follow the dwarf in to here.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
What was that?
Take your time. We can take a quick break if you want.
No, we're good. It was just Molly took a tenant outside and she was filming in, but we're good.
Okay. So you basically made it inside the cave, and this is the ocean side part of where it would lead up to go to the forge or the forges. All right. So he takes you up here. There is like a small boat along the side. You guys are going to use that. And then you see a bunch of dwarves, like worker dwarves that are moving around. They've got pickaxes and various kinds of digging tools that they've been using to mine out the iron from different parts of this cavern. And then he tells you he has no idea where to go from here. Perhaps he can ask some of the dwarves, but this is literally as far as he can go.
You've done a great job. I appreciate you. And I give him the rest of the 15 gold.
Awesome. All right.
Yeah.
All right. You see a few dwarves. One of them notices you, and he like kind of approaches you, and he's going to roll an insight check from afar first.
I mean, would he really even be that far behind us? Because we did spend like a whole day waiting until nighttime to do that night mission.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys would just be descending by the time he gets here.
Yeah.
Well, I was captured for a little while and knocked out. And
That's
sleeping
true,
off a very passionate conversation.
That's true. So we'd probably be pretty close to each other, though. Maybe
Maybe
just a little bit, just a little bit
Marge is
behind us.
already down.
I'll fill you in what happens in a moment. But the dwarf doesn't notice you, but you can approach people if you'd like.
See, I'm gonna look for some more slave-looking dwarves, if you may.
Okay.
And try to sneak up near them and try to I want to catch somebody who's kind of off to the side that I can have a private conversation with that's not going to alert other people. I want to scope someone out like that.
There's one that's hanging right here on the ledge, and he's eating some bread and cheese. He's just pulled it out, actually.
What about
Just
sausage?
about to start eating
Hard bread
And sausage.
Very hard bread.
and cheese.
And sausage.
No sausage. No sausage.
No sausage. Okay.
He's not eating boar sausage.
Okay.
He's not eating boar sausage, so that kind of gives you a hint on the timing.
Okay.
He's just pulled out his meal.
Okay. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Hi there. I'm down here looking for a certain group of people. I've been tasked with finding them. They happen to be some.
I'm sorry, sir. I literally just took my lunch. And the other officer told me I could eat here.
That's okay, right?
Well, is this the designated eating area? You should know these things.
Yep, I think so.
Well, I don't see any designated eating area signs illuminated in the area, and you know that would be a dwarf violation. The dwarves, unit for ensuring safety for all dwarven slaves to ensure that they last long enough to get their money's worth.
True, yes, sir, true.
Mm-hmm. So anyways, I'm going to have to ask you, what you got there with that meal? I got to make sure this is all compliant with our safety regulations as well.
Just bread and cheese. That's all.
Bread and cheese, man, not even worth it. Listen, the other officer you're talking to, where did he, where'd you run into him at, huh?
He just went around the corner. You know, he said some real terrible things about me.
Oh, really now? What kind of terrible things? You see, I'm also doing some side research here on the working conditions, and I've heard some complaints that some of the guards are being awfully nasty to you guys down here.
Yeah, he told me that I sound funny.
I mean,
He said my voice is. He said that I talk kind of funny. He said that I need to talk deeper like the rest of my people. I just don't talk that way, but maybe I should try. I could try, I guess.
No. Just you be you. You're fine the way you are.
Yeah, he should
let me
listen.
Let me try. Here,
Mhm.
I've been working on my dwarf voice, even though I talk a little bit different. You want to hear my best try at it?
I'm really in a hurry here, but go ahead.
I really like to eat bread and cheese.
Yeah, you sound like a guy that likes to eat bread and cheese.
You think I sound better like this? You think that other guard will stop being mean to me if I talk more like this?
I don't think you do. I think no matter what you do, he's going to make fun of you. If you really want him to stop making fun of you, next time you see that guard, just pop him one right in the face. Just pow, right in the kisser. And he'll totally respect you. It'll be great.
I feel like maybe I should keep talking like this. In fact, I'm going to. I'm determined to sound more like my people.
Well, I mean, you do whatever makes your heart go a flutter, young dwarf there. So listen, I'm looking for a group of 4 individuals, and they've got a small, probably slave or capturee with them. Really high, shrill-pitched voice, constantly getting into shit, kind of smelly.
I haven't seen anybody like that.
No. Well, would you happen to know where I can get some? Would you happen to know where the nearest guard post is, so I can go find out someone who actually knows some shit around here? I'm here on inspection, and I'm just seeing all sorts of red flags.
Sure, yeah. The guard's around the corner if you wanted to talk to him.
I need more than just a guard. I need someone higher up than just some piddly-ass guard.
Well, you could try going back down to the forges. They have a station over there where you could check in with people. Hey, I was wondering about something. Someone told me recently about the pit egress. Is it true that, that it goes down to the Underdark? Or is that just a rumor?
Well, honey, that's just a rumor, and it's classified information, so I don't want you to ever bring that up to anyone ever again.
Oh, okay, I won't bring. I won't. Yeah. Is it really that classified?
Of course it is. You don't want people thinking that there's access over there. What if someone were to fall in?
Oh.
We would lose valuable money on you grubby dwarves doing your grubby jobs. Speaking of which, your lunch break's probably about over. You gotten through that cheese yet?
Oh, I haven't started it though. I gotta still eat it. So, but
yeah, but you've been sitting here wasting your time spinning silly stories about pits of despair, and
I'll be quick.
You need to focus on making us money.
You're right. I'm gonna eat this real fast, and then I'll get back to digging, sir.
Right.
Ma'am.
No, sir.
Sir.
Yeah.
Okay, he sits back down. He's like swinging his legs over the ledge, eating his bread and cheese. And then you kind of look behind you towards the chamber that he spoke of, the pit egress, which is over here to the right. And supposedly, maybe, you're not sure if it leads to the Underdark. but you know that
well,
your friends are going to the Underdark, so that could be
It's like, well, that's a good idea.
okay.
But I still would like to actually go and try to find a guard to talk to first.
Okay,
So I gotta.
sure. You get to the forges, and you do see that there is a guard there to talk to.
All right, I'll approach the guard.
Can I help you?
Hello there. My name is Dolores. I'm here with the council, and I'm doing some special inspections on the slave labor's well-being and making sure that they're not being treated too well and making sure they're still keeping up with their quota in production.
Quota in production is being met. I can guarantee that personally. I can also tell you that we are, we don't beat our slaves. They're not really slaves. We pay them money, but they like to consider themselves slaves. They call it wage slavery. I think it's an absolutely ridiculous notion, but such is the perspective of an idiot. So anyways,
you and me both, brother.
Do you have any other questions for me?
No, I was just here checking out everything. Is your guys' lift to the Underdark all up and running?
No lift. I mean, there's the supposed pit egress, but we've decided. I mean, the project for that canceled many, many years ago, as you probably know, and we're not going to go back there. I don't see any purpose in trying to mine anything. There was no iron discovered down that shaft, nor were there any gemstones. It's also quite dangerous. I've heard of bullets down there at the bottom, and I don't think it's wise for us to be proceeding in that direction.
Well, I'll let you in on a little tip. One of the nobles has a bum up of his ass about getting that lift front back up and running. So, you guys might want to start taking a little look at it because it might become useful soon. And if they come down here and you guys already have cleaned up, that could be a big payday for you guys. But just a little birdie I heard.
Interesting. No, there's no lift over there. It was going to be a spiral staircase that, spiraled along the wall all the way down to the pit, 500 feet. We are working on a separate lift, though. That might be the one you're thinking of. That's over in the Iron Mines.
Oh, okay. And, ironically, the Iron Mines is the next place I'm heading to. Could you point me in that direction? You've been such a great help. I'll make sure to mention this on my report. What was your name again, sir?
My name is John.
Officer John, thank you much. I really appreciate you. And can I get your badge number there? That looks great. You're doing a fantastic job down here.
Thank you. I know. And he points you towards the Iron Mines. You end up back where you were. You see the dwarf. He's just starting to eat his bread and cheese. You pass by and you go over to the pit. I'm assuming the pit egress.
As I'm walking, hey, shouldn't you be working yet? What's taking you so long with that bread and cheese? My God, do you ever shut up?
Don't just leave me alone. I'm just hungry. I'm finishing as fast as I can. You go over here. I'm gonna move you to the pit egress.
Yep. Okay.
All right, you get here as you're approaching. Let's see. You don't notice any signs of your friends, but you do see that it is straight drop down. It definitely looks like an entrance to the Under-Earth.
Oh, Lord. Now, what to do from here?
You have to go now because of the time. The timing of all of it.
I have to go down now?
Yeah, because you can't wait because they've already gone and you're ahead of them. I'm trying to keep the time frame in.
Oh, okay. I'm
head,
ahead
correct?
of them. All right.
Yeah, but you're technically ahead of them, which is why he wasn't eating the sausage. Okay. It's why he didn't reference you as a party member because he didn't know that he was part of the previous party. So I think I got it to make all logical sense, but
well, I'll go down to the spiral staircase. I'll look around to see if there's any ropes, mechanisms, anything to help get down, or is it just a straight pit? All I see.
It's a straight pit, though it does look like it's climbable.
I will. I guess I'll start my journey. I don't have a whole lot else I can do with it.
Okay, you're gonna roll athletics. Are you using rope or anything?
Do I even have rope on me?
It would be in your explorers or dungeoneers pack. which you don't have.
I don't have. I have very little on me. I've got like robes.
You should have started with one.
I just don't think I ever added it in my equipment log.
Okay. Did you?
Though
want
I
a
was
dungeon-
like on the run. I was on the run from the start, but along the way I could totally see where I'd pick one up.
Yeah, you should have started one with your character creation. So I'm going to give you the Dungeoneer's pack, and that comes with 50 feet of hempen rope.
Well, let's see. So I'm gonna kick a rock down in the pit to see if I hear how far of a drop it is.
Go ahead and roll an intelligence check. You just click your modifier. There you go. You have no idea, but it takes a very long time before it hits the bottom. It does sound like it splashes into water.
Well, I suppose being determined to get back to you, I was like, well, I guess there's no other way but down. And I'd have to start climbing because I really don't have it. I only have 50 feet of rope, so I'm not going to bother tying rope. Oh, I'll start by tying the rope to me and tying it off on a nearby buttress log, something I can get that would help me keep myself safe.
You got any like?
You can roll an investigation check if you'd like.
Do you got any like spell can help you climb? It's pretty dangerous.
No. Yeah, I have nothing to help me climb.
I almost died.
You can roll with advantage because it's obvious.
Not to Marge.
Okay. Well, 10 still passes. It's a very easy check. There is 100 feet of rope that's behind you, lying on the ground.
Oh well, I'll take that 100 feet of rope, add to my 50 feet.
Okay.
Is the rope tied up to anything, or is it just laying there?
It's just lying there.
Actually, I don't think it's gonna help me much. I'll leave it. Sometimes that's not gonna do much for me.
I think I'm right.
You might be able to use like little climbing pistons or something to climb down and just
That's also at bare minimum using it in the least ingenuitive way is 15 less d6 of damage you're gonna take.
If I might fall at all, I'm dead. So
not necessarily. You could get lucky on the damage roll.
Yeah,
Sure.
just like me.
Taking 35 d6 of damage. What's your health points at?
36.
36.
Okay, yeah. You mean you could as long as you could roll
Get
all
2 or lower
all
on most dice.
yeah. There's a very slight chance.
So do you want to use the rope?
Yeah,
You could also
I'll try it.
You could also do like what I would recommend. Like I don't want to say too much because I know how Roselock's checks went.
I mean, realistically, I really wouldn't have like just tried to go for I would have just sat here and waited for a little bit, or I would have gone back into the mines, or I would have tried to figure out some other way down. Marge wouldn't just jump down in the pit.
Wait, remember you got a spell. You got
I
a
messed it up narratively.
wait.
I also feel like that's pretty true though too. Like Marge doesn't seem like Gruzlock. Yeah, Gruzlock would definitely do that. Marge definitely. Probably not a confident climber.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And like definitely not a risk taker in general when it comes to like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, remember Marge got the spell, can push the object, right? Maybe you can use that.
I thought about Gust of Wind.
Yeah.
But I don't think I can use it to like, because it only has a range of 60 feet. And it only blasts people 15 feet away, so I can't really like cast it like on the ground to lift myself up. That'd be awesome if I could, but I'm not gonna be able to pull that off in a free fall, right?
No, you need a reaction spell.
Yeah, and it's
maybe if you like have some way to slow you down, even you fail, you drop down.
I have an idea for you, but I think you should look at your spells again. You could technically use these to cast on yourself. So, like Entomb and Ice.
Just let myself drop down there.
If you end up falling, you could like entomb yourself in ice against maybe the pit wall or something.
Oh.
What? Like the WoW mage?
Yeah, but it's also not a
Yeah.
reaction. It's an action to cast
Oh,
into
it's an
my
action.
Yeah.
True. Hmm.
So I was gonna do that, and I might as well just do gust of wind at the bottom and blow
Wait.
myself up as a
I
cushion, which
haven't.
would be really cool.
Wait.
I think your best bet is the rope.
Wait.
Yeah,
do
probably.
you have that thing? The that like teleport thing.
No, I don't have
No?
Misty stuff.
If you got
Um,
Misty stuff, if you drop down, can you teleport to the ground and you're safe?
Yeah, good. With Misty Step, well, it's not a reaction, but
I would like to look around to see if there's any. Is there any critters nearby? Any rats, small creatures I see? Any animals per
roll a
se?
perception check. There is a bunch of spiders that are hanging out, living underneath the archway right behind you.
Spiders. Okay. Spiders considered animals then?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna
at
cast
least.
my speak with animals.
Psst, 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 psst.
I'm gonna walk over to the
Look at
spiders.
this.
Well, hello there, you lovelies. How are we doing?
Look at the strange creature. Look at it. Look at it. It approaches us. What do you want?
Well, you see, I would like to go down this here pit, and I was wondering if you there would happen to know of any other ways down there other than this long fall.
Down the pit it wants to go. Crawl, crawl,
Yes.
crawl along the wall. Crawl, crawl, crawl. Oh, we could help you. Do you like spiders, or are you afraid of us like most beings?
I
He's afraid.
love
He's
spiders.
afraid.
Spiders are one of my favorites. I take my fingers and kind of make like spindly
It
things
loves
with them.
spiders, it says, sisters. It loves spiders. I don't believe it. Neither do I. Neither do I. But maybe it does. Maybe it does like spiders. Just maybe.
Well, you
Shall
see, I
I-
actually have a long history with spiders. I'm from the Underdark myself. I had some very special spider friends growing up.
From the Underdark, it says. Yes, from the Underdark. A
That's why I need to go
sister.
back.
It crawls on top of your shoulder. It's about the size of the biggest one is about the size of your hand.
Sure.
Do you like small spiders like me? I am small.
Oh, of course. You're my friend was about your size when I was a little girl. She helped
It-
keep me company in some very dark times.
It crawls from one shoulder up your neck, over the top of your head, down the other side of your neck, and on your shoulder.
Ugh,
And you don't
shiver.
mind? You don't like it? You do not like when I touch your skin with all of my hairy legs?
It's a warm caress. What can I say?
The sisters are like giggling.
Um, our mother is much larger than us. Our mother could take
Oh,
you down the
yes.
wall. Our mother could give you a ride.
Your mother, you say? Well, see, now the only issue I'd have with meeting your mother is once you get a little too big, some of your relatives can become a little too friendly for my likes, and I do still want to stay alive.
We shall summon her if you want. We promise she won't eat you yet.
You promise? Can I roll insight on that?
Sure. She probably would try to eat you unless you have something to offer her. They are surprised that you can speak to them, so I think they're more willing to cooperate with you.
Right. How about we make a deal? If you can get your mother to get me down to the bottom of this pit, I can promise you something incredible.
like a boar sausage.
You're talking something really, really good.
How about
Incredible, they say. Ooh, incredible.
Well,
We must have this.
something that you love would be along the lines of some magic powers, yes, to help get yourself to be large like your mother.
Yes, incredible, she says. We must have the incredible. Get Mother Ellie, now.
Ah, crap.
And they scamper off and go into the crooks and crannies of the rock. And then
Mhm.
suddenly you hear this like on the side of the wall up above you,
Oh.
and you see a giant spider skitter down the side of the
Holy
wall,
shit.
and she looks over at you with all of her eyes, and she just seems to sit there and wait.
Hello, mother. I've been waiting for you.
My children tell me you need a ride down into the pit. Is this true?
This is. I am on some very important business for some very important people.
And
I
you
do.
have something incredible, do you? For
Yes.
me?
Well, I
Is
know
it-
your type. I know your type love meat and love
Yes.
mystical
Meat.
meats. Meat that
Meat.
can. The meat of, say, large enchanted boar.
Ah, yes. What I would do to sink my fangs into it and suck the blood and marrow from it.
Oh, yes.
You can promise this to me, can you? Incredible.
I can promise you this 3 times over. I know where to get you 3 of the finest, most succulent, most delicious boar that you've ever seen your many beautiful eyes upon, my queen.
You're not
Hop on
talking.
my back, and I will take you down into the
Yes.
pit. Yes, meat will sink my fangs into
She
it.
will attack me. She will attack me when she saw me.
You crawl
No,
down.
no,
to the
no, no,
bottom
no.
of the pit.
I'm gonna sell her the boar piglet.
Oh no.
Those are gone.
Oh, she doesn't know that.
Yeah, no, she doesn't know that at all. But what was the name of Griot's spider
Ellie.
way back?
The same one. That was.
Ellie.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking of that whole time.
So
Same.
you guys get down to the bottom of the pit, and the mother spider points out the 2 bullets and tells you she's going to drop you off on the other side of this area. So you guys are going to go over here. I'm going to move
Lovely.
Marge here. And there you are. You're over
You've
here.
been a
but you're-
wonderful help.
But the thing is you are up on the wall, okay, above it, and then suddenly you hear this, like maybe 5 minutes later, because you had to go all the way down the pit, so a lot of time has passed, right? You hear this, ah, it's like they come, and then you see just suddenly they stop, and they're just hanging there over the water, suspended by a rope attached to the air.
Mhm.
It's just the 4 of them, and then not long after that, you hear this. "Ah!" And then seconds later, Gruzlock drops to the ground, and the
Oh my God.
bullets are there. Okay.
And I'm still standing. Raise my hand.
1 HP.
That was probably one of the hardest 2 separate narrative lines I had to tie together ever.
Yeah, that was
That
rough.
was good. Yeah.
That was great.
I think I made it make sense though.
Oh, definitely.
Yep.
Okay.
For sure.
There we go. Everybody roll initiative.
We already did everybody but Gruzlock
Okay.
and Marge rolled initiative.
Hiya.
Okay.
Ooh.
Actually, we should probably pause here. I'll have you roll initiative and then
Okay.
we'll pause because this will take a little while. And I think we should probably start it next session since it is combat.
Oh, there you
We'll
go.
just
Okay.
Start
Yeah.
with that next time if that works for everybody.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great game. We got all the way through and we're now in the Underdark again. Awesome.
Awesome. Well, sorry for being late. Glad we get caught up and I can be back with the group.
Yeah, 100%. Let's see here. It was actually pretty fun to see all the different things that you guys accomplished
Yeah.
separately.
All right.
They'll have to fill me in.
So we're gonna end the stream now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end. I'm gonna play the exit song and then
Okay.
we'll say goodbye.
Me
Bye
too.
everybody.
The Battle of the Duelettes
Bye,
next.
GG.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
好，给所有来看台的观众，虽然我不知道有多少人是讲英文，多少人讲中文，但是直播差不多到这里结束。我们通常就是9点开始到12点，虽然今天稍微晚了几分钟开始，但差不多直播要结束了。感谢所有来收看的观众，希望你们看得很开心。基本上这个直播就是这样，每周二早上9点都会有，我们固定每周二早上9点跑团，然后 直播用英文进行，但是我会用中文在聊天室翻译这样子，希望大家还满意。谢谢大家，欢迎下次再来收看，拜拜。Thank you everyone for watching. Bye bye. Have a nice day and nice week. 结束。